Good evening, everybody. We've,
Hello.
we've
Hi.
certainly missed you. And so I have no idea if Teach is ever going to turn this on or not, but just
Oh,
a personal announcement. Teach, brother, I hope you've made it safely. If not, happy travels. And please rest up. You and Recon certainly deserve it. And as you can imagine, you always have big shoes to fill, but we're always honored to have Jimbo and Goblin back on the show. How you two doing tonight?
I started my
fantastic.
I started my class today, so
Ooh, how'd that
things
go?
are oh well, things are moving. Things are shaking. I have my layout at 5:30 in the morning. It'll
Wow.
be fun. Also, I don't think you underseasoned it. Barb
Oh,
has brought me a lovely dinner.
aw.
Yes.
We
Thank you,
love
darling.
Barb.
I'm not gonna lie. I had to choose between if I wanted to shower, if I want to eat because of like time constraints. I got screwed today.
Just eat in the
So
shower,
you didn't
really.
shower.
Shower afterwards.
Just do what that one guy does on Twitter and eat in the shower.
Yeah, you can eat in the shower. It's fine.
Yeah.
I prefer to have my bowl in peace. That wants to eat in peace sitting down.
You can sit in the shower.
You can sit in the shower. I do
Yeah.
it all the time. Sometimes I like to sit. Sometimes I like to sit in the shower and rock back and forth.
Yeah, I do the whole
And pretend like
pretend everything's gonna be okay.
yeah, like I'm sitting outside like an egg being rained on.
hmm
Wow.
It's really therapeutic. You should try it sometime.
That or you do the Terminator. You drop down to a knee, just do 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 do. You stand up, and then you just fight the day. It's fantastic.
I got the scene playing in my head where he goes after the bikers, butt ass naked, bad to the
Your
bones.
clothes,
Playing.
your boots,
my
and
God.
your motorcycle.
So I guess I wouldn't be right by out saying what's in the cup tonight. Me, I gotta replenish, so I got good old Poland. So I see that smirk. That should be light.
I'm gonna let her go first.
Have the best gamer subs flavor ever made. Dragon fruit punch in the Goblin cup, shipping soon.
Hey, I can't wait for that to arrive.
And I've also got dragon fruit punch, but mixed with blue. And it is delicious.
No,
Yeah.
this is a crime against humanity.
So I'm not sure about this, but me and Teach can agree Dragon Fruit Punch is very good.
It's very good.
I just don't know because blue has that. Does it give you an extra sweetness? Does it give it an extra tart?
It's
It ruins everything.
no, so with the DFP, right, you get all right, we're getting into the hot takes already, okay? I really I like both. I like them both. I like them both on their own. They're tasty. DFP gives me a little bit of that medicine taste.
What?
Blue,
And
You
what
want
were
let me finish. Let me cook. It gives me a little bit of that medicinal kind of like Benadryl almost, right?
You're not helping your
Blue-
case with the details so far.
The blue cuts through that, brings a tart to it, and it's like combined, it enhances both, in my opinion.
So it gives you a dragon fruit punch with a slight tart.
It's a blue dragon. It's a blue dragon.
And Goblin's just thinking this blue dragon's an abomination.
Well, of course she is because she's fanboying over a basic ass flavor.
I don't like blue. If blue has 0 haters, I'm dead.
I mean, to be fair, I know some people that hate blue raspberry. And I've always said this, me and Teach have always said this as this goes on, right? But when somebody says, oh, there's a new energy drink company, what flavors do they have? The first one's blue raspberry.
Blue raspberry.
Always.
Always blue raspberry.
Always blue raspberry.
And as much as we crap on Dubby, right? They didn't have a blue raspberry until they already had like 6 flavors out.
Huh.
Yeah, but it's also
Kind of
Dubby.
weird in that way. But then it's like, okay, we go with another brand I'm not a fan of, Juvie. You had your Start in 3. Then you go with a blue raspberry. And I'm like, okay, everything that you were trying to aim for just went out the window, but whatever.
Oh man.
I just think for a blue raspberry to be good, it needs to be really sour. And the Gamer Supps one doesn't do that.
It's not sour. It's got that kind of little bit of tart to it, though.
Sort of, I don't know. I just don't like blue. The color, the flavor.
The color, the
So-
flavor, the feeling, even.
The feeling.
So
Unless it's Eiffel 65.
What
Oh my
I
God.
actually liked is there was a slight sour and then a sweet. This was Juju's blue raspberry, and that's my favorite I've ever had on the show. It's listed, but the problem is I actually kind of found out, and there's a reason why I went to TikTok to make a video of it, and that is every single powder will harden, but every powder will age differently.
Oh, yeah.
Like Jimbo wanted me to try and mix. This was 2 weeks ago, and the powder at the very bottom formed this miniature gummy-like powdery hockey puck.
No, not the puck.
And I'm here shaking it, and he's hearing this clap, 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 clap. And he's like,
Thought he
that's
had-
inappropriate. And I'm like, I know. I got to pack this thing. Like, I got a brand new freaking pack of cigarettes. For crying out loud, it's breaking my balls and driving me mad. Come on, man. It sucks.
It's like, dude, this is a family show. What are you doing?
Put that away.
Yeah. No, literally. Thank God I actually like showed it in camera. Otherwise, he would have believed me. It just would have been like,
Wait a minute.
what are you doing? God, why?
No.
Man. It's actually nice because so far, Gamer Supps. Now, again, I try to be fair for every brand on the show, but there's some that really, there's some where they age and the taste starts to go away.
Yeah.
I've noticed that with
Oh,
some
yeah.
brands. I hate to say it, but G Fuel's been the most consistent as far as like its shape, outside of like two or three flavors maybe. But that's because it's got a sour where there's like another ingredient in it.
Mhm.
Well, it's
I
also
get what
you're
kind of
you're
acid
eating
in it.
you're drinking
Yeah.
formaldehyde. It's preservative.
Well, I get that part, but just remember, right? Of everything that I just kind of went by. Now, again, I rotate stock occasionally. Every brand that I have, right, does harden, to be fair. And, you know, I mean every single brand.
One thing that I will say about GG, I've had tubs that are more than 1 year but less than 3 years old that I'll forget about because I've got tubs
We all
sitting
do.
on I got my
We all
tubs
do.
sitting on my bar in here. I've got my tubs in the cabinet that I pull them out of before I go to work. Sometimes when I'm sitting in here, I'm like, okay, I've got water. I just want some Supps. I'll grab one off the bar that's been opened at a predetermined.
Unfortunately, Emmett.
Oh, that shit's delicious, bro. I'll open it and it will look like it's rocks. I'm like,
Yeah.
screw the lid on, pop, pop, pop. You open it up and it's just as fine as the day you bought it. It will break apart and
Yes,
it drinks just fine.
My
So-
mango meta turned to crystals, but you know what? Still
It's-
tastes the same.
It's yeah.
I don't know
So
if
what
I
I
should drink
do
it, but I do.
Is you know how there's like it's perfect, but there's like a little skim coat of like crust on top.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like
I
hot dog
just
water.
scrape out that crust, just kind of toss it, cut my losses. Good shake. Well, you take out the scoop, then you give it a shake,
Yeah.
and then boom, bring her home, put it in there,
Yeah.
shake up the water.
I mean,
Good to
As
go.
long as it's not growing mushrooms, it's fine, honestly, in my opinion.
what I do with my tubs that I don't have enough to scoop out of anymore, or I can't get a full scoop, I just fill them with water,
Uh-huh.
shake it, and it's like a power shot. That's all it is.
Literally same.
Gotcha. Oh man. So speaking of these expiration dates and everything else, there is a couple thing. Oh, and mushrooms too. So only reason because I'm glad that everything got cleared, AyoJimbo. So I'm not sure if anyone paid attention to the Twitter, but I also got sent this out to Teach when he moves into his new place. So I gotta wait for the packages to get here. So as far as this Rockstar Focus energy drink that everyone was raving about, until February, you can only buy it off their website. And everyone's wondering how many flavors, this and that. Well, there's only 3 flavors. There's a
Is
orange
one of them blue
pineapple.
red?
No, it's orange pineapple, white peach,
Ooh.
and lemon lime.
Oh, lemon
At least
lime.
that's interesting.
Lemon lime, my
That sounds
beloved.
fun.
Yes. So I got a case of all 3 coming to the
Ooh.
Relly establishment.
Mm-hmm.
And we will see how it goes from there. And again, so I wanted to really get on this first. Now, again, I'm really excited about the move, because Mountain Dew Energy is out. Rockstar is being putting the full effort into like it should have been. Because
Yeah.
again, why are we beating the dead horse of all these brands? But it's like you had an established brand that you bought. Come on, work with it, for crying out loud. Because outside those recoveries, was it the orangeade,
Oh yeah.
the lemonade, the pina
Mhm.
colada? Outside those, that's been about it the last, year? It's been boring for Rockstar, unfortunately. It has been.
Yeah.
We know what True Zero is by now. We know what the white is by now. Occasionally you get the whipped, but with milk thistle in it and with it being so many calories, I'm just not a big fan of it. I like the zero formula better. But again, not hating. I'm happy to have them try on the show. And it's actually funny because Monday I was like going through newsfeed before because I had a stacked week to begin with. And I had some time to kill because I was under the weather. But I actually found out, and this was a fear that Teach and I were going to have. I'm not sure when it's in effect, but ironically, it's staring at me in the face. Poland is going to be doing a 18 plus for energy drinks.
Oh, they're taking the EU route, huh?
That's
So
crazy.
if it is, I think it's like 500 milliliters and it's over 75 milligrams of caffeine, they're doing it so Red Bull gets screwed.
Over
You're going to get,
75? That's so little.
75 for half a liter is nuts, dude.
but just remember, what's the biggest energy drink international? It's Red Bull by far.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, they don't want these kids buying Red Bull. And that means Red Bull themselves is going to have to change the labeling on the cans.
Doesn't
gonna
it
have to
already say
say
energy drink?
I think it's going to say 18 plus on it because
Oh, yeah.
also, if you've noticed, Canada wants to go that route. I'm not sure what episode we covered it, but most of the energy drinks have been in trouble. Now, they started going after Logan Paul and Prime, but then if you remember a little bit, everybody started to attack Celsius for like the last couple of months.
Oh, yeah, they were in big trouble.
Yeah,
I think.
Celsius got into some real
Mhm.
hot water.
Well, the number one was this nurse saying, hey, let me take something and put it in a drug test and see what it tests positive for. And I'm sorry, it's not urine. It'll test positive for freaking anything because there's
Yeah.
chemicals in it, just like everything.
Mhm.
It's
So
like
you just wanted a clout and you wanted a settlement. That, to me, that's what you wanted.
Oh yeah,
You
she's trying to make money.
you wanted to trend on TikTok. And listen, I know people that professionally got sued for a living. I'm not going to name
my.
names. Those jerk offs know who they are. I know people that try to get sued for a living. And what did she want to do? In my mind, she wanted to just go, send me a check. I'll say yes. I'll take this down. Bye.
Crazy.
Brutal.
Crazy. But to say the least, Canada is going to want English and French labels on everything. That's the route they're going. So all these
Jeez.
companies are going to have these labeling differences, caffeine differences. But I just think it's wild that of all countries, Poland's starting it. So if a company mislabels, they're docked, this is US dollars, mind you, $50. If a place is going to sell to a minor, quote unquote, sell to a minor, maximum penalty of $500 US dollars.
Dude, most like major chains would just eat that.
Yeah,
And
that's kind of worth it, honestly.
I don't know. I think it depends on the place. Like if you're a liquor store, you're screwed.
oh yeah.
Oh,
You're not
1000%.
you're not bringing in enough money to warrant spending.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. If you're a liquor store, you get what I'm saying? But on the flip side, you telling me this kid could walk out with a pack of beer but not Red Bull?
Yeah, it's kind of fucking.
Come on, man.
Oh, No vodka Red Bull. No.
Just the vodka. What a shame.
I bring vodka. I cannot buy Red Bull. Not old enough.
I'm
Kurva.
not. I can't. Kurva. No.
Kurva.
Kurva. Over kurva. Only vodka, no Red Bull.
I bring vodka, no Red Bull.
That's so fucked. man.
Dimitri,
What
what is this?
Yeah, vodka's not even like my go-to. But
I mean,
vodka Red Bull.
I
sucks.
can't drink.
They do. They're
So I mean, I'm asked out on that one, but it's a matter of principle.
Right? Like you're, in my opinion, if you were to destroy your body, what's going to do it faster? A handle of vodka or an 8.4 ounce can of fucking Red Bull.
They're so small.
Well,
I could drink a 12 pack of 8.4s in like a day, and it wouldn't hurt me nearly as much as chugging a bottle of vodka.
No.
Or if you were to buy you know how there's the Starbucks espresso cans,
Mhm.
the 4-ounce cans?
Yeah.
What happens if a construction worker wants to buy that 4-pack and that's Monday?
Shit.
Game over, man.
So if you think about that espresso, that's 2 cups of coffee, that's 2 Red Bulls apiece.
That's
Nobody is blaming the coffee.
You're gonna cripple your workforce.
No one is blaming
Yeah,
the
literally.
coffee, even along with the Irvine Karens that put more chemicals than actual coffee itself into these freaking orders and these receipts I'm seeing nowadays. The poor baristas. No wonder why they went to college to work there. It's disgraceful.
Here's my thing too, right? Being a military man, I know that the United States military, one of the primary ingredients we run off of is caffeine.
Oh yeah.
What's the Polish military running off of if it's not caffeine or nicotine?
Well, aren't they old enough
Vodka?
at that point?
They better be. Like, look, I joined at 17. I wasn't old enough to buy cigarettes. I wasn't old enough to buy a beer. But there were plenty of people that were like, you're fine. Naturally,
And I hear the
there.
Aussies in the background just chirping at us.
But like straight up, there are more pressing matters than what the caffeine content on a fucking energy drink is. There are
like
so many more pressing matters.
Like
to
the
attend
Panera
to.
lemonade, really.
I mean,
don't- going
that's
after
not
that.
even
covered that.
regulated.
There was actually this one time. Now, this was before I kind of like had more range. I just had regular Red Bull with me to work. But it was a 10-hour truck shift, and at that time, they're in the mornings. I broke for lunch at 11. So I go to Panera, that's one plaza over, right? I refill my Panera green tea twice. And this was before I broke out the Red Bull when I got back on my shift.
Oh,
And then
no.
I started seeing time go slower, and I go, whoa, did I? And then it's just like tick, 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 ding. Damn. Okay, then.
Yeah.
And I just kept the half Red Bull I had left, and I put it there. And they're just like, hey, how you doing? And they use for some reason, they use my government name there. They didn't call me Relly. They didn't call me AJ, whatever. They're just like, hey, how you doing? And I'm like, I'm seeing the future. And they're like, what? And I said, time's slowing down right now. Okay, later. If you need any help, let us know. All right, I'm heading back to the stock room later. But dude, that was surreal. I can't tell you, man. Like, oh my goodness. That was absolutely, it was a once experience, but I don't recommend it simply because if there is an ounce of stress to that could easily end up a panic attack.
Oh yeah.
But that was after the rush was there. I ate. I'm grinding. Like, if you have no food in your system, you get the shakes, but that just works smoothly. And it was gradual. It almost made no sense.
I'm guilty of overdoing it myself on occasion. My everyday consumption is in the 8
By
to
occasion,
1200.
you mean literally every day.
Most days, right? However, my first 400 happens in the morning. My second 400 happens in the afternoon. There's a
Gotcha.
good break and a good maturation period there. On the weekends, sometimes I'll hit a 400. Oh man, I'm still thirsty. Hit another
No.
400, and I'll sit there
Oh.
in my chair and just fucking vibrate for like all day.
Thanks, man. Like when I was under the weather, I actually didn't have caffeine for a few days.
Buddy, that shit would have
Oh,
helped
did you
you.
get a
It would have
headache?
raised your internal temperature. It would have fought
Mhm.
off the vid.
Oh no,
Yeah, the
dude, I was sweating my ass
thermogenics.
off when I was in quarantine. You kidding me?
Yeah.
No, trust me, dude. I sweat everything out, but I mean, it was just like I felt like I needed a reset. So it was like Friday. That was my last time I had caffeine. So Saturday, nothing. Sunday, nothing. I don't think I had anything Monday. And like Sunday, I had like half a shaker. Nothing really. It's quite the experience though. But it actually helped me sleep, which was nice.
Oh, it's just
I
because you're
could
fatigued
never.
to shit.
Yeah.
Well, also it was my first time, so
After the first time, you just like, I hate this feeling and I never want to feel it again.
so granted, right? I've quarantined before, but I was never positive in my quarantine, if that makes any sense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, I had family members love it, have it. I've had, sorry, my bad English.
Oh,
Some
10 out
family-
of 10. Love it.
Some family
All the
members
doctors
had it.
recommend
Some have went through some interesting times, and ever since I've been under the weather, it's just been bad news bears left and right. But I've had some thoughts, gamer subs related, everything else related. To get into a few things gamer subs related, has anyone tried the Suck Snaps chocolate?
Mine are on the way. They're not here yet. I'm so
Okay,
excited
incomplete.
though. The
So
peanut
we-
butter is so
So we
good.
got to get back at this
peanut-
because
Okay.
I just got confirmation from this dude, Nicky. Ironically, he's a New Yorker, and he's like, hey, Connecticut, it'll get to you fast, bro. He's got a couple things on the way. One of them is your favorite abomination, Jimbo.
Which is
Waifu candy.
fuck waifu candy.
Yay! Let's go.
Garbage. Dog shit.
So, to say the least, now, Goblin, have you seen me? You've seen me rage about a different flavor's cranberry flavor before, right?
Yes.
You saw that video where I spit it out, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing to me? Think about cough medicine, but cranberry flavor. That's what it tasted like.
Horrible. Not with
It was
cranberry.
absolutely absurd. So, to compare apples to apples, I'm either going to have a decent experience, or you're going to be able to get a rant out of me, and I'm going to post it to the Gamer Subs community. So, no matter
excited.
what,
I can't
so no
wait.
matter what, the two of you in the whole Gamer Subs community is going to have a good take and possibly a rant. And I'm going into it blind. I'm going to do it just how I have my regular Gamer Subs formula. Me personally, 16 ounces of cold water. I like 2 scoops in there, shake it, and maybe I'll even put it in the fridge for an hour to let it settle because I actually
bro.
like it like that.
Don't do
There you
that.
go.
Mix it, get that first sip, and then
And
fucking
then blow
pipe
it.
it.
Hey,
Fresh
hey, listen,
fucking piper.
I got to try and
You
be
might like
optimistic
it.
because that's how I'm here, man. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Because there's been some people that have been like, oh, dude, your take is ass. And there's some people where it's like, you're a guy for the people. We had one flavor, originally Dub Melon Mint, now Watermelon Mint.
Hmm.
So I have no idea how you feel about mint in your drinks. Me personally, I'm not really much of a fan. So Teach tried it and he says it tastes like freaking toothpaste.
Yeah, that's what I would have expected.
To me, so they've made a couple different kinds of bubble gum.
Mm.
To me, it tasted like bubblegum mint. Where I said, it's okay, but how is this amazing? And I understand why some people don't like it. For me, it's just okay, but I don't need this in my life.
Yeah, you're fine without it.
As in, will I ever have this again? No. Okay. I see why. Water under the freaking bridge on that one. I mean, come on. What are we
I
doing?
agree with Emmett though. That menthol feel, I love that shit.
No.
I love that
Drink
shit.
mouthwash.
No, that's just
Mm-mm.
wrong.
Ah.
Damn it, you drink Listerine, pal? Come on.
Literally.
No, I like the cool
But-
burn.
No, it
But-
needs to be temperature cool, not physical.
But moving on,
No.
speaking of which, so cranberry flavor, we're all still on about it. Gamer Stuff should make a cranberry flavor.
I agree.
Christmas 2024, hopefully.
Ooh.
But not
I'm
just
hoping.
cranberry. It should taste like the jellied cranberry.
Mm,
Thanksgiving this year.
You know, I was thinking more
Caffeinated
leaning,
jelly.
Caffeinated cranberry sauce.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking more of the lines again, like a cranberry Red Bull,
That one was
that kind of
good.
taste.
Could do it.
Because again, right now on the market, and one of them might be seasonal, mind you. There's 2 brands that have a cranberry off the top of my head that I will acknowledge as good. Just
Go
2.
on.
And one of them is Grinchberry by Glitch, but again, it was we had it for Christmas in July, and then we had it for Christmas. So if you remember, Jimbo, this is the reskin of Santa's Sack. Yes, it's the same flavor. And
Wow.
I guess the question came up: would gamer subs waste their time, or maybe not waste their time on a bubblegum flavor?
Maybe I could see maybe a creator doing a bubblegum flavor.
That's what I was thinking.
It's
Mhm.
divisive enough that GG themselves wouldn't do it. It'd have to be a creator.
Yeah.
I think could be like so hear me out. Because Ghost did a Bubblicious cotton candy can.
Oh.
It was hard to find too. It was at my GNC,
Mm.
thankfully. But the problem was I got more bubble gum with a tad bit of Pepto, and the cotton candy was an afterthought.
Bubblicious, Bubblicious gum.
Bubblicious cotton candy gum. They
That's
did
the
2
good
of those
shit.
flavors. The strawberry bubble gum was ass. The cotton candy bubble gum, that was very underwhelming. Not good enough to be okay, in my opinion.
Mm.
To me, I thought was propaganda.
My cessation trick for no nicotine this month has been bubblegum.
Have you tried sunflower seeds?
Can you
I
blow
have
a
not
bubble?
done the sunflower seeds yet.
Oh,
I can
dude,
blow a bubble.
Dude, when you
Later.
find a good flavor of sunflower seeds, you're gonna be spitting in the plastic bottle, and you're gonna be having a calm time. Trust me.
Might as well just dip.
I've been there.
I found
Well,
so one of my
you
guilty
eat inside
pleasures.
the seed, though.
Just eat the whole seed.
One of my guilty pleasures is cotton candy flavored gum.
Mm.
Arb absolutely hates gum in any way, shape, or form, but
Really?
it helps me. Yeah, it helps me when I'm wanting to smoke. I found some of the bubble yum cotton candy, like the one with the duck with the punk mohawk and shit.
Yeah.
I found some of that. I got like 6 of the little 5-pack fucking pieces.
Oh my
and it's
God.
sitting over on my mini fridge right now.
Your jaw is
And-
going to be so strong by
Oh
the end
no,
of this.
it's I know. It's look at the definition coming.
That's
in.
gonna make your fiance is gonna think that you're gonna be a Chad in a week.
Yeah, right.
You're gonna have the Chad jaw.
Mm-hmm.
the just
And just remember, she's gonna look at you and she's gonna say, maybe or maybe not. Hey, just remember, she's got saying this. This is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna be going like here, just be like, Jimbo, this is really making a wellness check. How's the jaw doing?
You're going to look like that guy from Evil Dead.
yeah,
Big old fucking.
yeah, sculpting her.
All the Chad
good God,
memes.
God damn, darling.
Let's go
Fuck's
far.
sake. Yeah.
I love her.
By the end of this month,
that out loud.
by the end of this month, you'll be able to use my jaw as a deli slicer. It'll be so sharp.
I'm glad this is an 18+ show, but I cannot. I can't say it out loud, to say the least.
Okay.
I don't want to keep locker room banter.
That's fine. She's just talking about construction, architectural.
She could be talking about language.
Hey,
Somebody is a cunning
believe
linguist.
it or not, there's a joke that combines both of them.
I'm good with my words. I am a cunning linguist.
Oh, so here's been the running gag, and I've sent the 2 of you this, and Teach saw this, as well as Recon said this. I am glad that no business is doing this, and this is where Glitch, mind you, not the Y.
I know why.
this is what's his name, Wildcats Company.
Mm.
They're doing this thing called the Nexus Club. So for $300, apparently one lifetime fee, it includes $50 store credit, an exclusive members only Discord who buy this crap, free shipping for life on orders. But I just keep thinking to myself, like, if you did $100 for like an Amazon Prime, I get it. But again, why am I starting to think that this is confirming my thoughts of the fraternity? Because it's just like, oh yeah, by the way, bud, your dues are supposed to be in.
Literally.
I don't get it.
It doesn't make any sense.
No other brand would do it. Now, could I understand Emmett's point of saying, could there be a waifu club? Which, by the way, I've said this for a long time, right? If somebody wants to get in contact me about my Tanaka, by all means, hit your boy up. Just saying.
I love that.
Yes, that was actually published a couple months before. I think that was officially published September 2019.
Oh my god.
Yes. And COVID hit me hard and bad publishing company, the whole nine. But the spirit is still alive, and I actually do have some followers IRL that have bought the book, and I actually have signed a few.
You
so
told me
I'm
about
very-
that. That was so cool.
That's exciting.
One of my followers I actually met, he's ended up a good friend. He actually bought one that's in Ireland.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Brutal.
So, but moving on, I could totally see a waifu club, but I don't
Yeah.
see like a paid membership fraternity.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
Thoughts on this?
Look
There
at
is
it.
the waifu club in the way that if you buy a certain amount of things, you get this random gift in the mail.
Yep.
And I think that they could be successful with a subscription service of like a random waifu a month. But the way that the Nexus thing is working does not make any sense.
So,
I don't agree with that though.
I
I
don't think
the,
it'd be kind of fun.
the random waifu a month idea, if they were to do a cup, like a random cup per month, would it be a cup that's already out? Would it be a club exclusive cup?
It would have to be a
early?
exclusive.
so
And that's going
here's
to double their workload. That's going to double everything. It's
That
going to
is
get.
So
it's
the
gonna
problem
get
is,
messy.
and I've signed up for these memberships, like there was a skateboard subscription at the time. Now there's some, one of them is from DGK.
Hmm.
They actually think twice or three times a year. They have these boxes where there's like a hard good box and then there's an apparel box.
Oh,
So
that's
the apparel
cool.
box is you basically give them the sizes and they throw in
Like
I
a
think there's two
t-shirt or
different.
shorts.
I think there's two different kinds. So for $60, they send you 4 shirts, which that's not
That's
bad.
really good.
Considering that every
$15 a
shirt,
branded shirt. That's a good.
Mhm.
that's what I'm
good deal.
saying. Every shirt now costs $25 to $30 a piece, so it's worth it. You give them the
Oh, yeah.
size. I think there's a $100 one where there's a hoodie in there, which again,
Ooh, totally
if
worth
it's
it.
like if it's like 2 shirts, an accessory and this, again, worth it. They also have a box where, it's the ghetto box. That's right. 3 boards for $100. You give them the size,
Oh,
which every board now costs $60 to $70 at a shop.
that's a steal.
So they give you 3 boards and grip tape, and there's actually been it's crazy, and I've actually like given one out for like a holiday. Like occasionally
That's so cool.
I'll be at a park and I'll be like, "Hey kid, what size you ride?" Guy's got a beat up board, and I'll be like, "Hey,
Oh.
set up later."
Hey, can you do a kickflip? Here you go.
So Primitive at the time, they actually had a skater box where it was the board itself was subscription exclusive.
Ooh.
Now this is where it
That's
starts to get a
cool.
little funky because the waifu cup, I understand the business, but every time you get into subscriptions, it gets a little dicey. I don't like
It's
that. Now
tough.
granted, right? It was a t-shirt, a pair of wheels, wax, occasionally
Ooh.
an accessory, and a board. Again, well worth
Yeah,
it. Well,
it's
over
got to
the-
be worth it for
And
people
it was
to
at
subscribe.
the time it was $75 flat.
That's crazy.
So it was crazy because you got like $130 worth of stuff for $75, including the shipping. but I could never cancel it until one guy stole my card, and that's how it ended there. I tried to cancel 1 month and it didn't happen. But any details on the waifu skateboard that came out? Because I was debating it, and before I could even give it a thought to see what it looked like on the screen, it already said everything sold out except the beanie.
I think it lasted 30 minutes after the
Yeah,
actual sale.
The board
I had a
until
busy
about
ass day.
340.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how much was it?
$69.69.
$69.69. Yeah. And then there was a tech deck too, which was super
That was
cute.
$690.
Yeah.
So I'm actually very happy about that. Now, granted, I've seen all of these anime companies. So keep in mind, this was at a time where there was a board shortage. So I'm not sure if anyone knew, but not every board is made in America. There's 6 major board factories throughout the world. 6. I know one of them is, I think there's 1 or 2 in China. I think there's definitely one in America. The big hot one right now is actually in Tijuana, Mexico.
Ooh, Mexico.
Oh, no way.
So, and again, there's even some pros. If you've ever seen the skateboarder, he's like in his 60s. He's got the white lab coat. His name is Professor Schmidt.
Yeah.
He'll actually sit down with skaters and he'll actually say, hey, let's, from scratch, design your shape. From how far the wheels go from the nose. Do you want your thing more square? The whole 9. He sits down and actually breaks it down to a science what they want. From the separation from the wheels to how wide it is, everything.
That's awesome.
So cool.
That guy, his construction, his factory's in that place in Mexico.
Oh,
The
okay.
construction's called PS Sticks. But also, there's even there's a former pro skater, JT Oltz. He actually travels from Cali to Mexico and back to work.
Oh my god.
This was when the end of his career was there, writing on the wall. A rep is just kind of like, hey, JT, I kind of got this position available for you. The door's open. And he's like, dude, I'm taking it. And he was able to talk about it. And there's a lot of boards coming from there. But when that factory closed down, when they closed down for 2 or 3 months, some people decided to make board brands.
Yeah.
Even the biggest brands started to become low on inventory, shops low on inventory. And it sucked when these anime companies are like, oh yeah, by the way, guy, we got 5 sets, 100, maybe 500 a piece of these boards, screwing up the supply line, and it's not even going to be used. And if you did use it, it was most likely going to be crap because on it, it says made in China.
They're display only.
I wouldn't ride
display
it.
only, but I sure as hell wouldn't ride it.
No way.
Under my weight.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen the stuff on the wall, of course, and there's some stuff where actually, hold on.
Is that one of the old Element ones?
This is actually, does anyone remember Nick Trapasso or Jamie Tancounty? Anyone remember the brand Life Extension?
No,
So
I
this
was just a Bam Margera fangirl.
So this is an Element combined with Life Extension. It's hard to tell, but the LE is combined into another logo.
Oh, that's so
There's
cool.
Watermelonism. They're mainly from Puerto Rico and here. You have the, this is called Politic. That's, it's based off of the old Muska graphic.
Oh, yeah.
And then we have the Alien Workshop High Priest. Although, hold on one sec here. I might have the Ultimate Waifu Club board of all time. One sec. If I have it. I have it.
I'm curious as to what he's going to bring back.
I can only imagine.
I've no idea. Also, that chicken was delicious.
Was it good?
It was good.
It looked
I don't
good.
know. I don't know why she's talking about under seasoned. Oh, like that shit has got fucking all kinds of seasoning all throughout. She's so overly critical. Darling, I love you. Your cooking.
I guess never mind. I gotta check my storage sometime. But I will tell you something I held on to a friend. I think I'm gonna have to DM this to the both of you because I'm not sure if I could share this on screen. I just think that it's a little too borderline, to be fair.
Well,
Does it look like one of those anime mouse pads with the, the big old?
It's got
let's
dimensions
see.
to it.
Does it have dimensions? Is it 3D?
It's not that, but let's see. Let me just get through this real quick. But I found it early. But this was actually silk screened. I'm gonna send it to you both in a DM. Now, Teach has seen this. He knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, that's cute.
Yep.
Oh my god, I love
So
that.
I wouldn't share that on screen, but
No.
yeah.
Good on you. Good idea.
Good on me, right?
Yep.
She is adorable.
To say the least, though, because it was hand silk screen,
Oh god.
the hair, the blue and silver he used, the photo actually doesn't give it justice at all because the flash on it make it look like a matte finish.
Yeah,
It's not.
but it's that is
So yes, it was a
so
Hatsune Miku
sick.
board. If anyone wants to look up Jeremy Klein Hatsune board, by all means. You didn't hear that from me.
I love Miku.
But that board, man, I was really interested in it. This one, I didn't mind it at all. I actually kind of like this because, well, you have the identity. It's better than just, oh yeah, by the way, I'm putting Hestia from, is it wrong to, what was it, Danmachi, I think? Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?
In a dungeon,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, they had her on a board.
Oh.
And I'm like, why?
That's ridiculous.
Just why?
The cool thing that I will say about the GamerSupps board, if you look at it very, very closely, it does look like animal print. But if you look at it even closer than that,
Cool.
it
Mhm.
turns into GGs.
It's so cute.
It's so fucking cool. It's got GG in the animal
Mhm.
print.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's camouflaged in there.
Mm-hmm.
nice.
So, really, I have no idea what any of this means, but it might mean something to you.
What do you
The
got?
Skater Girl skateboard deck. 7-ply Canadian maple.
Standard.
Oh,
8 inches wide.
Standard. That's actually a size
31
I
inches long.
I agree. It's half.
Tad short, I think, but okay.
You think that's short? Okay.
31, that's huge.
31 inches?
No, I'm just saying. A lot of my friends, they go. So it's by inches, mind you.
Usually.
So, usually I ride a smaller board personally, but a lot of my buddies, it's 8 1/4 inches wide, about 32 inches long. You know what they say? The extra inch counts.
I'm
But
gonna keep it
it's
real
a
with
wall
you,
piece
Chief.
only, so
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't know if I could stand on a skateboard, let alone ride one.
You can't skate?
Do I look like I can skate?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, that was probably the wrong question to ask.
Yeah.
I was about to say, did you really think that?
Yes, I do not skate.
No, you never tried?
I've tried. I haven't.
Oh.
I have done my fair share of eating shit
Hmm.
and gliding down a slope. So
Oh, yeah.
So,
Okay.
in words of Tom Hanks, falling with style.
Yeah.
steer into a gravel driveway and fall down.
Oh, the
That's how you
gravel is
stop.
your enemy.
Years of the academy wasted.
What I will say is, I know that I'm goofy with my foot stance. I know that.
Same.
I can't ride
Regular.
normal.
Literally same.
I can't ride normal. I know I'm goofy with that.
It's regular, not normal. Just saying.
I already told you I don't know shit about skateboarding. I know that I know that I've got a goofy stance. That my foot hangs off the side. That's how it's comfortable for me. I don't know why. Like
It
my
is what
rear
it is.
foot, like my toes hang off the end.
Huh.
Yeah.
I mean,
instead of my heel, it's my toes.
I mean, if it's your shoe, you're gonna have a little heel hanging off, a little bit of toe hanging off.
Yeah.
But if you want to see a good pick, this you could actually share on screen, the both of you, if you wanted to. I was actually, I think I was filming that night.
Look at you go.
I was younger, but I could still do it.
Aww.
Front
Hell
lip,
yeah.
New York.
Is that the exact same hat?
I think it is.
no.
He's got the Fred Durst.
This isn't the same hat. That one, I mean, these things get thrashed the whole time, but me personally, I kind of adapted with time to do the gray,
Gray brim.
yeah. Just because I've noticed that the navy brim gets not only do I like the two-tone, but I think the gray you could hide a lot of dirt, because when your hands
yeah.
are dirty, you gotta take it off.
Oh,
The
yeah.
dust and the film just gets up in the brim, man. That shit ain't right.
One
Also-
of the things. Yeah.
Also, that's a solid color, not a darker color, if you look at it.
That is true.
One of the
So-
things that I'm thankful for in my line of work is I don't get my hands dirty, so my uniforms stay clean.
Oh, I wouldn't have said that out loud.
Hey, less money I have to spend out of my clothing allowance on actual clothing.
Oh.
Touche.
Huh.
Mhm. The less I fuck up my uniforms during the year, the more I can spend on better shit, like better boots or my new dress uniform, or things
Yeah.
that aren't clothing. But I always spend my clothing allowance on clothing, because if I didn't, that would be misuse of government appropriated funds.
Yeah, it's always clothing for sure.
Always clothing.
Always.
Yes.
Every August.
August of all things. Is that because you sweat through everything?
No,
Back to
August
school
is
season?
you get your clothing allowance the month that you joined.
Ah,
That makes sense.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
San thing. What kind of bourbon? If you're putting
no.
good bourbon with Coke, we're gonna have words.
By the way, just for the record, when that board comes in, you guys show me some close-ups to it,
Oh fuck yeah, bud.
because I might be in that mark. I might be in that market.
Got you.
Hell, I might even have you like I will, if that does. I mean, again, I'm kind of jumping ahead, but we will talk about things. All right,
yeah.
we will talk about action and.
Will you do a
Placement
kickflip on
on
it?
I don't know. I don't know.
You'd have to assemble that.
Grind a rail on it?
Oh, that's
Yeah, it does need wheels.
that's not even. It will not be. There's no grip on it. Nothing.
No, it's bare.
It's
That,
bare
that would
bones.
be a wall, that would be a wall piece. Like that would be like let's see. You can't see this on screen. It's not behind me, but it is my Enjoy Kiss collab. Something.
Oh! That's the one that used to have the little panda on it, right?
Yes, they've gone
Mhm.
under now because of bad
Aw.
ownership. But yes.
That's upsetting.
But since I could actually switch things have cooled off, so I actually like the tier list going on here. So we haven't tried, it's incomplete, and this is where I shine because it's basically 1 to 5. 5, 4, 3, 2 is not great, and 1 is dog shit, or in my personal opinion, complete ass.
Dog shit.
So, are we going in order with this thing, or how are we doing?
What I had our good friend of not just
Oh yeah, I'm excited
pod,
to see those.
but friend of the community moderator Insanity, who's in your chat right now. I had him go through and randomize everything, so it's all coming at you in a random order.
Thank you for your hard work, Insanity.
Yes, it's all coming at you in a random order. I've got my tier list up. That is going to be for me when they come up. I will.
So
Start
could you
one.
could you actually do you have a could you hit the present? See if you
I
can do it
sure
on yours?
can.
All right,
Would you like me to present the slideshow?
please.
Please show the class.
Please show the class the work that you have put together.
Let me make
today.
sure that I'm not on anything untoward.
Where's the leak, ma'am?
Chrome tab. There we go. Boom, baby. Ah!
Damn! Oh,
Really?
come on!
Really? Did you do this on purpose?
Don't
I
be
do not-
dirty
look,
to
I've
me.
just got-
Random.
I've got view
Random.
permissions. It's already randomized.
Uh-huh.
It's
So
randomized.
that's regular blue, not blueberry acai, right?
That is regular blue.
Yeah,
correct.
normal. Used to be blue raz, now just blue.
I'm gonna
That is
go.
what has come up first.
I'm sure it is.
Would I lie?
Thank you for increasing the size on that.
Of course.
So I'm just gonna go. If anyone wants to follow this along, I will put mine as we go along. I'm going decent.
I'm also going decent.
This is 3 stars for me.
I'm going dog
Well,
shit.
I'm
So
also
that's
going
1 star
decent.
for Goblin. Okay. And next,
I'm going decent just because it's not great, but it's a solid mixer.
it bridges the gap. It serves its purpose.
It does. Next up, acai blueberry.
Ooh,
I put this one in not great. I don't know how you guys felt about it.
Incomplete. Have not tried.
Really?
I haven't had it.
Dude.
I haven't had any gumption to order it. I'm not big on blueberry.
I love acai. I love blueberry. For some reason, this one just did not work for me. It was really medicine-y.
This one I'm going 4 stars. So good.
Yeah?
Yes.
Interesting. I would love to see it revised in the future. I think that they could bring it back, but do better.
Can you describe it to me?
I just remember it being smooth, and I just had no expectations, and I thought it was just really good.
It's discontinued, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I sampled it for somebody, and I said, "Oh yeah, it's good."
It is, in fact, discontinued.
It's been a long time, as you can imagine, but very good.
All right, yeah, I can't give a opinion here. I've not tried it.
I hope they bring it back, but make it better. Because to me, the blueberry wasn't the kind of blueberry that I enjoy. I like the fake blueberries that they put in muffins. You know what I mean? And this tasted
the
more
pellets,
like
the blueberry pellets.
I wanted pellets, but this gave me more like natural blueberry, and the acai was a little bit too like acidic. Because I love acai bowls, so if you let a cheap acai bowl sit out for a couple days, this is what it tasted like.
Well, I mean, I think it's more of I don't want to say fake blueberry. It's all blueberry. It's just dependent on the style. There's a fresh, and then there is I guess the word is conventional or a can, because like, you know how there's like canned peaches and preserved maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, you know how there's like those peach cans where it's like it's in
syrup,
like, the syrup itself, canned peaches.
Yeah.
It's like fresh peach or
I used to love me some canned peaches, man. I would go to town on some canned
liquid
peaches.
and all.
Oh,
I'd drink that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, the cherries when they did that and make that into a pie. Oh,
yes.
man.
I have a jar of maraschino cherries in my fridge right now.
Don't
kind
do
or the
that to
moonshine
me. You're
kind?
breaking my heart.
I use them in my old fashions.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
All right, so what we got for the next one?
Moving on from acai blueberry, number 3. It's the melon.
Ooh, this is a tough one. Misfits melon.
I also put Misfit melon in decent.
I put it in decent as well. I do not like melon as a flavor, but I did not mind this flavor. It's just really sweet. I think it's their sweetest flavor.
It's definitely on the sweeter side. So I'm going to put this as 4 stars, actually.
Really?
And I'm going to even extend that because if I remember correctly, now you two know that I've tried multiple brands of the melon flavors.
Yeah.
So there's 2 flavors that stand out as far as melon. And I actually, if you remember Mr. Melon, who's a Caffeinated alumni, he's retired from being the sample king.
Oh.
He used to supply everybody with G Fuel and Gamer Supps flavors all over groups, everything, held on the cups for people.
Yeah.
He, as a month or 2 ago, I want to say 2 or 3 months ago, he recently gave it up because he's had some more commitment to his life. He's working on getting married, just got himself a place, and he said, as far as time and everything else, thank you, everybody, but it's time.
Oh.
And I completely respect it.
Hey,
Good
but
for
me and him
you gotta
went
take
back
care of
and
yourself,
forth.
man.
Yeah.
Yes. So there's 2 melon flavors that stick out. there's a Misfits melon, and this is where it gets dicey and it almost becomes a different category. Advanced GG Energy has a melon cream pop.
Interesting.
Yes, you've probably seen it in like animes. You've probably seen it in games. It's like, there's the light green ice pop.
Yeah.
That's
Uh-huh.
Korean delicacy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
Oh.
So you get the actual cantaloupe, and then you get an actual cream to it. So
Huh.
to me, that is absolutely amazing. But when you add the cream and that certain flavor, it almost becomes its own unique thing. And by default, Misfits Melon is the best melon energy drink on the market.
I like it.
I will stand by that. And G Fuel has been disappointed on it multiple times, including the Gundam collab. I'm sorry.
Oh.
But even when it was nice, I'm sorry. The melon Ramune that they tried to do,
That doesn't sound good.
no dice. Oh, dude,
like-
you know the Ramune soda that you
It's
Yeah.
gotta be
like?
carbonated. How do you do that flat and make it good?
So the problem that I had is it was just too light. If
Yeah.
it actually intensified the flavor, I'd mark it higher, but I just couldn't. Too light.
It's not bad. I mean, I can drink this, and I am an active melon hater. So,
I like it too, but it's not one that I'm gonna like go for.
No.
It can be a little much on the nose and on the tongue. If I drink it, I saw I think it was Etzel in chat. If you anytime they drink it, you have to chug it. I'm kind of in the same boat. It's good, or rather, it's okay. It's not something that I'm going to regularly go for.
Yeah, I can see
If
that.
I get a sample pack of it,
So-
I'm not going to be mad at it.
Yeah.
So Insanity, I'm just gonna let you know. So the thing that's confusing about Advanced GG is there's two different energy drink lines. There's Focus and there's Energy. The Focus has more antioxidants and other ingredients in there, and that is why that it actually costs more. Like the new level ingredient, it actually will cost more. Glitch, in my opinion, had the same trouble going forward. So if you go to advanced.gg, let me actually see if it's in stock for you. If you go to Energy, you will actually see that it's $34.99 for 40 servings. And if you go to Focus, it is $10 more. So the melon cream pop, unfortunately, fortunately, it is cheaper. Unfortunately, it's just not in stock. And unfortunately, for anything that's on there right now, I can't vouch for them because I haven't tried them in the energy line. Peppermint candy, I don't know. Yuzu's very new. Guava berry new. Raspberry lemonade. I mean, you can't go wrong, but you never know. Incomplete. Pumpkin spice, no. Mango, I hope is good. Leche and rainbow sherbet, not flavors I'm a fan of, so I can't comment. So I apologize. But I guess moving on. What's the next flavor?
Yeah, what do you
After
got?
Misfits Melon, we have Ginormo Armorade. This one.
What's this?
This
flavor?
one, it was Stephen He's second
Yeah.
collaboration flavor. Didn't get a lot of publicity.
No, it was like a random drop, wasn't it?
It was a random drop. This is going
Like a
in my
Tuesday.
good tier.
I also put mine in good.
I
This
had
is
this
going
one.
in my good tier. This one was fucking delicious.
What was it supposed to be?
I don't know what it was supposed to be. I think it was like a
Like a limeade type
like
of
a
thing?
Peach and
limeade.
strawberry.
Because
you
it was
said
blue.
You said peach and strawberry?
I think it was like
No,
a
that was
peach-
emotional damage.
No, that's like a strawberry refresher. It was
Oh,
emotional
so-
damage. This was a like a blue raz something or other. It tasted like
Yeah.
Mountain Dew Voltage to me.
Yeah, it did.
And that's why I fucking loved it. It
Yeah, this
tasted
one is
like-
I can't
This is in my
comment.
good tier.
I haven't had it.
a rare
this
blue
is-
flavor win.
This is in my good tier. This shit
Mhm.
is delicious, and I'm sad that they don't make it anymore.
Never
Is
got
it gone?
to try it, unfortunately.
It was a limited time flavor.
Oh,
I'm still sitting on like 2 tubs of it, I think, and
Is that-
I don't want to open them.
Way to
I think
rub
I
it
have
in.
half of my
Emotional
tub left.
damage.
Yeah, but no, this shit was good. This
Yeah, it
is
was good.
definitely a good tier. All
Oh
right,
my God, the pain.
Ginormo.
Next.
Next, Void Juice. Void Juice S tier, fucking perfection. Absolute.
Arctic Cooler?
This is Arctic Cooler.
It's
This
so
is-
good.
This is perfection.
It's so
this-
refreshing. It's so citrusy. It's so drinkable.
I
It
think
is-
I don't
had
get tired
one-
of it.
No. So this, if you were to equate this to anything, this is Ecto Cooler from back in the day, the high C Ecto Cooler.
Mhm.
This does not get beat. This is fucking S tier. I can drink this
It's
shit
good.
any time of day or
Yeah.
night. I don't care. I will fucking have me a 4 scooper of Void Juice. I might go make some caffeine free right like this moment.
It's so good.
Arctic
It's just
Cooler
really
is-
refreshing.
Yeah.
It's not heavy. It's not offensive. It's
Bri-
just good.
Bri is saying Arctic Cooler is probably the worst Chi-Chi flavor they've had.
What?
And you are hurting my heart here. But that's
You-
okay, because you're entitled to your opinion, even if it's wrong.
I mean, there's been times where Bry's tried a lot of stuff. He's here every single week for the show.
Mhm.
And
I know that they're regular.
Oh, he's here every week. He's probably one of our number one fans, if not the number one.
Hell yeah.
But there's been some things that are inconsistent. I mean, he's got a large palate.
Oh yeah.
I feel like there's just some times where this is the rare miss where everyone's going to have one or two flavors that just do not cooperate
click.
with their
Mhm.
taste buds and their system. And that's just it.
10 curls,
Ten-
he's moving.
10 curls. He's in the process of moving. So he's here, of course. He's around.
He's here in spirit.
He's here in spirit.
He
And
was here earlier.
Yeah, he was.
He was
I mean,
here
again,
earlier.
maybe they just had a couple of minutes to say hi and get back to business. And if they ended their road trip and decided to be like, hey, let's just throw a sheet on the bed and go to sleep, that's fine too, because it's
Oh.
painful moving.
Yeah, it is.
Just is what it is. Next one.
Next one. What do we got? Oh, but yes. Arctic Cooler. Anytime, day or night. Love. Love, love, love,
Good.
love. It's good. All right. Next. Okay. Thank you, Don. Pineapple cocktail.
Pineapple.
Pineapple cocktail. This. Oh, yeah. There's that gum, by the way.
Oh,
Fucking bubble yum cotton candy. Can't.
So the fact that your future wife is saying that she hates gum, that's a rare take.
And it's not a deal breaker. So we're good. Pineapple cocktail. I'm not gonna front. It's floating between the decent and not great for me.
really?
Mm-hmm. It's a little too much.
It is a bit much. I put it in good. I really enjoy it. Like every couple days. It's not something I could drink every day, but when I do,
Yeah.
it's really good.
So when I was working in the building and I had a bunch of sample packs that I'd take with me because it was easier than taking a tub. 'Cause I
Yeah.
had my little sippy cup, my little 16-ounce shaker. I'd just have a bunch of samples at my desk. And I'd leave my cup at my desk. I'd wash it out. But whenever a pineapple cocktail sample pack came up, I was like, ugh. So I would make it and I would drink it as fast as I could. And I'd get that little rush of instant caffeine, but it lingers. The taste lingers. It's not a good lingering taste.
Insanity said too fake. I agree that it's very fake, but
It's very
I feel like
artificial
that's
pineapple.
a positive for me.
Mm-mm.
I don't want to eat a real pineapple. I want this fake pineapple juice. And
I
it's
might be
Now,
jumping.
I-
I might
I'm
be
a
jumping
fan
the
of-
gun here.
I'm a fan of both, so yeah.
I'm jumping the gun here because we haven't gotten to it. I prefer the old mango meta. But we'll talk about that when we get to mango.
when it was
that
just
was-
mango.
No, mango meta, it was the more artificial mango instead of the natural mango.
Oh yeah, the
I
old
prefer
mango
that.
was way better.
The old
Yeah.
Well, I
mango
mean,
was so
again,
much
right?
better.
I think
Teach
that's
and
what
I
my
will
tub
tell
is
you-
the old mango.
Peach and I will tell you when it came to G Fuel, One of our number one flavors was candy mango. It was called Mango Explosion. It was a creator flavor. We loved it. I don't think he'll admit this, but I think his first tub of it lasted like a week and a half.
Damn.
That's
a lot
40
of drinking.
servings, mind you.
That's a lot of drinking.
Within 2 weeks, that shit was gone.
Lord.
Yeah.
That is mighty fast.
It is what it is.
Goodness.
Let's see.
All right. But yeah, pineapple cocktail. I'm gonna throw it in the not great for me.
All right. By the way, for anyone in the comment sections, obviously for takes, questions for any of us, please feel welcome. Just don't spam. I gotta say don't spam because some people have, gotten away with it. They like to abuse that power. Please don't. We can be adults here.
All right. After pineapple cocktail, we have dog shit. Dog shit.
Waifu
I've never gotten
candy.
to try it.
Dog shit.
I've never had it.
So tell me, when my package of waifu candy gets in, would you like me to send you some?
Yes, I would be elated.
Tell you what,
So-
really.
So I will send. Yes.
Send both of us some. We'll both try it together. Well,
Okay,
I will reopen this wound.
Look how cute the packaging is. You can't tell me that that's a bad
So,
flavor. It's
what I'll
You
do,
polish a
right?
turd, it's still a fucking turd,
It's-
Goblin.
Maybe it
So
tastes
what I'll
different.
do, right? I'll give a scoop by itself, just like a one scoop, and then I'll give you another of a double scoop.
Oh, so you can try the. I would be so excited to try it.
Because
There's no way it's not good. I think everybody
It's
is
not good.
I think everybody is lying.
the thing is, though, too, is like, so one thing I will say is, in the G Fuel community, a Mega Man flavor came out. At the time, this was their Blue Raspberry Bomber. It was blue raspberry and vanilla. It was very good, but
Really?
so yes. So also keep in mind, because I'm so close to the G Fuel warehouse, because it's basically another, just like the Pepsi warehouse and the Pepsi headquarters.
Mhm.
It's within an hour away.
Right.
So I came home one time, and I actually got out at 2:30. So I got back at 3:00. The package is waiting right there, and no one on the community, nothing, had it at the time.
Oh.
So I was actually the first one in the community that I know of to actually review this Mega Man Blue Bomber slushie.
Oh, that's exciting.
So, but here's the thing that I actually thought different, because there's sometimes where people are nice of me just to give me a sample of one scoop. But I tried it with just one scoop. The problem was way too light.
Yeah.
So if that's your
Yeah, you're
one
gonna run into
sample, you're screwed.
Mm-hmm.
So what ended up happening is I actually paused the video. I added a third more of a scoop. So you remember I got a regular size scooper here.
Yep.
Right.
So I told everybody, I'm just like, to everybody in the crowd who's going to be receiving this box today or tomorrow or the next day, sometime this week, go a scoop and a third. Thank me later. And it's actually been one of the more popular flavors from the company itself. Very good. The vanilla makes it like an ice cream, but it's not. Think of like an orange cream, but blue.
Orange blue cream.
Blue
Yes.
Blue cream.
Yes. It is the vanilla and the blue raspberry are phenomenal.
What I would like to do to defend my stance on why this is dog shit. I gave it not just the college try. When it came out, I bought 2 tubs.
Oh God, that's brave.
When it came out, I bought 2 tubs because I thought it was going to be limited, right? And I wanted one to drink and one to hold on to in case it did become
A thing.
One to
yeah.
ration.
Yeah, one to ration. That's what I'm doing with my Armorade.
Yeah.
Right? So
Right. Keep telling yourself that.
I'm gonna drink some of that shit tomorrow, just to spite all of y'all. But I bought one to drink and one to ration later. And I like to do things big because I have a problem when it comes to caffeine.
Yeah.
So I'm doing it with my 24-ounce shaker. Sometimes 3 scoops, sometimes 4. On multiple different occasions. I did 3 scoops or 4 scoops of waifu candy, and it was just not good.
Did you try it with milk?
So can you?
No.
So I'm against trying it in milk for the most part, just simply because when you're on the go like myself, when you are going for, it could be 5 hours, it could be 12 hours.
Yeah.
Your
You
shit
can't-
gonna curdle, dog.
You should not have 5 hour
You
old
can't
milk.
bring milk on
5
the road.
hour milk.
Please don't.
Let's not put milk on the road.
Just put it in
Last-
cottage cheese and it'll be fine.
Oh, come. Jesus, take the wheel. My God, that's a bold one. But
That's
I
like-
bet pineapple would be so good in
So-
cottage cheese, actually.
You know, like the little cardboard boxes
yeah.
of milk that you can get that you don't have to refrigerate.
Yeah,
What
the
if
ones
you
in the
did it
non-refrigerated
with
aisle.
like the shelf-stable milk.
He's got a point. Shelf-stable milk.
Eh. But I digress. I gave it a try. I legitimately wanted to like it because I love things cotton candy flavored.
And you just...
This ain't it, Chief.
no.
This ain't it. This is dog shit in a
So-
fucking tub.
this was originally supposed to be cotton candy, correct?
I believe so.
People say it tastes like Lucky Charms, though.
It tastes, so cotton candy, Lucky Charms, marshmallows.
Mm.
So the
Others
problem
that-
I have with this, right? Especially when, now I'm not sure if anyone could relate to protein powders or anything of the sort, but
Here
I
and
see
there.
some of these flavors where they're like, they do fruity marshmallows or sparkly marshmallows or cotton candy. Like when you start to do like, is it this? Is it that? Like, well, if you just put candy, it's so broad, and at the
It's
same
too
time,
broad.
it's so
Open to interpretation.
Yep.
Too much.
it's broad to the point where it becomes vague.
I'm going to.
You kind of get what I'm saying here. It's like if it's not, it's marshmallow, but not really. It lacks vanilla. Oh, it's cotton candy, but
Mm.
it doesn't have a burn effect. I don't know if it's blue or if it's pink. If it becomes an identity crisis, our brain says, screw this, we're not doing it.
I have sent an inquiry. The inquiry has come back. Emmett, go fuck yourself. It's supposed to be cotton candy. Ding dong. Your
Oh,
opinion is
wow.
wrong. And it's dog shit.
Stop gaslighting yourself.
Waifu candy, bad.
We'll see.
All right,
about
so
that.
this is going to be revisited again.
Yeah, we're gonna have
and-
to come back for this.
So just remember, right? I have tried some stuff, and we've actually been fortunate. Teach has been the most fortunate because there's many times where, hey, Chad, how we doing? I've missed you.
And he
guys."
agrees. The man himself
So-
agrees.
We'll see.
So
He
mind
also
you,
likes
right?
blue,
You know how many
so-
times oh my God, 10 curls. Dude, I'm not sure if you got to like listen or if you got to like put it in your head or whatever. Teach is in the process of moving. He will be back in the next week or two. So please, enough. Don't start any rumors, pal. As I was saying, as far as Teach goes, I've bitten the bullet for him a few times. There's been
Oh.
some stuff where I'm like, hey, we're going to try this. And I go, hey, Teach, for the greater good, I wanted to try this before I send this to you to save a couple of bucks on a package. And thank Christ I did, because this is not going to be revisited.
Oh, you
I'm
saved
hoping
him.
that this is the same way. You're
And
going to get
also-
this waifu candy, you're going to throw it in the trash.
I want it.
So Goblin, you know how Teach is anti-C4?
Yes.
Did you know that I gave him a blind can test?
Oh no.
So what happened was I actually took 4 cans from my vitamin shop. 3 of them I was able to tear the label off and label
Yeah,
them
'cause it's
1,
like a
2, 3, and 4.
Oh no.
Then there was a 3rd can. I had to sand it off, and that wasn't good enough, so I marked it in masking tape.
Oh my god.
So the first one was, remember we were talking about that green goat fuel can? It was the ginger ale black cherry.
Mm.
He liked that. Then he
Sounds
got
interesting.
it was the Just Work Luigi's Italian Ice. He's like, it's not bad, but underwhelming, too light. And I go freaking figure. But then he's like, what the hell is this cherry? What's this? And I go, that's C4, pal. And he goes, you did fucking not.
No.
He drank in his quote, C fucking 4. And he's just like,
No.
all right, it's a wrap.
I'm out.
He took it like a champ. I'm not gonna lie. He took it on the chin for comic relief. And the last one, I feel pretty bad because that's my favorite can on the market, and it just ended up being a bad can. So I'm gonna have to ship him out. Next time I give him a shipment, I gotta bring that one to him again. But oh well. I'll even probably send Jimbo one because again, we had to check to make sure that it was okay for him to ingest lion's mane.
Yep.
And
it is not on the
certainly,
banned list.
Is it like
Not
a
on the banned list.
Oh, that's a
So-
mushroom, right?
The
lion's mane
Hell
is so there's all these recipes that are quote unquote trending, right?
Yeah.
But it's just so different because every time that you have something that's in, because energy drinks are broken down to two things in my opinion.
Mhm.
Is it closer to a soda or is it closer to a supplement?
Right.
So when there's so many supplements on the market now, some of them aren't improved for college athletes. So I wanted to make sure that this was fit in the build. Like there's
Yeah.
2 popular mushrooms right now that are being in certain things. One of them is lion's mane and the other one is called turkey tail.
Huh.
Yes.
Ugh.
If you've ever seen the commercial for like mud water,
Oh yeah, the weird
Oh.
mushroom coffee.
Thick.
there's 7 different
Gross.
mushrooms that go into that coffee.
That's a lot.
Lion's
of mushroom.
mane and turkey's tail is 2 of them. I forget the other
Huh.
5.
Brutal. Can we move on so I don't have to look at this shit anymore?
Oh my god.
It will
see.
be revisited, and I will bite
see.
the bullet for everybody, and you'll get a video from it. But moving
Please
on
do.
for your sake.
I can't wait. Up next, strawberry. This is incomplete.
Damn you.
Was this-
Hey, I'm not big on strawberry flavors, dog.
This is the old strawberry, or is this the one?
I
that
believe
they
this is
remade?
the old. This is the old
the strawberry
This
burst,
is
right?
It's decent.
Because I have that super old tub sitting over there,
oh, the one with the black lid.
and yeah, like an actual ancient. I don't even know if there's still powder in it.
Please,
hope there's not.
please show the people.
Oh my god, there's still powder in it. Okay, so I just want it to be known. Strawberry is my favorite flavor of everything.
I don't
love
get why people hate on strawberry.
I love
either.
strawberries so much. I have one tattooed on me. I didn't finish this tub. It was awful. Oh, it looks fine. I think it looks fine. It smells
How's it-
fine. It smells kind of like paint. Yeah.
Smells
Yeah.
like paint.
When did it expire? Oh, just in 2022.
Only 2 years ago.
Yeah, so that is the old strawberry
month?
burst. Ugh. It looks a little scratched off. January.
Yeah, that's the black
That's
lid.
weird.
Well, they don't make those anymore.
I love strawberry so much. I did not even put a dent into this. Gamer Supps can do better at a strawberry. It was not it.
This
I
is the
felt
new one, according to
betrayed.
Chad.
Oh, somebody.
Maybe the new one
actually-
is better.
I
this one
forgot.
is
Somebody asked me this question, and now that it's actually
Smells-
brought up. So, how do you feel about a Gamer Supps doing a strawberry banana and a straight banana?
I want a banana. I want a banana so fucking bad, dude.
Absolutely fucking
I
not.
love a banana, like the Runts banana.
No.
Yes.
Banana Laffy Taffy, maybe?
Yes.
No.
Give it. I want
You're
it.
a single person. You're the only one. I think a strawberry banana could go well.
So, Goblin,
want a
no,
better
no on Banana Laffy Taffy?
Absolutely not. Those are the ones that go in the trash. No one wants to drink a banana.
I would drink a banana.
Now,
Actually, there is
Now
a
what-
fun bit of math behind that. You know how many bananas you'd have to juice to get a glass of bananas?
Like
that's actually
100.
the reason
Too
why I've
fucking
actually-
many.
Hey, just remember, if we're ever down and Chad actually wanted to like hop in on the call and just like pour some takes, I mean, by all means, he is welcome. The fact that he's just like, yeah, nobody's buying banana. Shit like that is what we live for.
Yeah. I would go ham for a banana.
Now, if it's
Sour banana.
if somebody said strawberry banana instead of regular banana, I totally get it.
That
I
could be
also can
interesting.
totally get why it flopped. Oh, here's a good story for you. What if I told you that I knew somebody that was testing Pop Rocks before they came out in the 80s?
The candy?
Yes.
Ooh.
One flavor that did not make the cut was banana Pop Rocks.
I can see why.
No one. Oh, sparkly
But
banana. No.
But she said it was very good. She thought it was the
Really?
best one out of all of them. Which is rare because she said at the time they were 20 different flavors.
Damn.
20. And how many do you see if you were to ever go to a store you could find them? Like 4?
With Pop Rocks? Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
All good, to say the least.
All right. But yeah, strawberry inconclusive for me.
The old one was horrific. I will have to pick up the new one because they can do better, and I hope that they have.
Valid. All right.
Next.
After squawberry, we have delicious.
I put this one as
This is
decent.
good. This is good for me.
It's
I
alright.
Grandpa's Ashes is good.
I have not had, unfortunately, but
Oh.
The color
It's-
is really cool. I'll give it that.
It turns black, bro.
Yeah.
yeah, I can't do anything black liquid. I'm sorry.
Well,
I
I mean,
know.
it's a really dark
So-
green. If I'm
So
honest.
the reason why
Yeah,
I
you drink too
can't
much.
Goblin is because me working maintenance, I've worked on too many pipes.
Oh hell!
So just to let you know, right? And I've had some black powders before, and I've had some. They look black, but it's kind of like the dark hue.
This
Like if
one's
it's like a
very
like a dark like purple, like you know how Mountain Dew has like their pitch black and it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
purple.
This one's darker than that.
This
And it
is-
has
this-
it's like
this
a
looks
green
black.
based black.
So
Yeah.
I've had the black powder before, and what ends up happening is, so you know how some of the shakers are clear like this, or
Mhm.
the Volt Time. I always keep this on the shelf, right? So you know how this is clear.
Yeah.
I have to use a regular shaker. I cannot see out of it because see
Oh.
when it's black, when it's so black, they say that makes your leave-ins turn a different color.
It
Oh
does.
yeah, it sure as shit does.
Absolutely does.
I took
Those-
a green shit earlier today.
If you actually remember, G Fuel got under fire about that, and they almost had a lawsuit because of their black on blackberry. But once again, right, it's the combination of blue, yellow, and red dye and having too much of it in one setting. So what happens? Hey, darling, the poop screen. Do I call a doctor or a plumber?
Oh, that's true, Isaac. That's so true. That is. Oh boy, that's a joke. I don't know if Relly's gonna.
Should we save that for after stream?
I think so.
Well, I mean, again, right? You
I can go
can't-
get
there
my
was-
dad.
We had a joke that we've had.
Go
to talk
bring him
about
on, Gabo. I'm sure he'd love to be on the show.
Wait, who?
Her dad.
Yeah. My real box of ashes.
God damn, savage.
Did you see his Halloween costume this year? It was incredible.
Yes.
No, not that. Oh, I did give away my tub of Grandpa's ashes because my friend was out of gamer Supps. So my Grandpa's ashes tub is gone. But it was
Gotcha.
good. I liked the creamy aspect of it.
Oh, it's so good.
I think that I wish they would do more with cream.
So,
Oh,
what's
not
the
that-
flavor on this guy?
Raspberry cream.
Very creamy. Creamier
It's
than
ve-
tea
oh.
milk.
Yes,
damn
it is so good.
You know,
And, like,
I've had raspberry creams by 2 companies. One is only good in milk, in my personal opinion.
Oh, I should have tried this one in milk.
Yes.
I have the opportunity to try this in milk.
So
Please do,
again,
make
it,
some black
it depends on the formula, right?
Black milk.
So 2 different companies make a raspberry cream. It's actually worth noting one of them is meant to be in milk, not water. And also, this one doesn't have citric acid in it, so it's a little different. To my surprise. But to say the least, one was good in water, okay in milk. This one, okay in water, phenomenal in milk. Phenomenal. But if anyone wants to wonder what they are, the G Fuel Summit 1G Raspberry Creamsicle, good in water. The Sneak Shake, that is good in milk, just okay in water.
I still don't get down with the idea of mixing Supps with milk.
Listen, you've got to do it with strawberry daiquiri. It's like Nesquik. So good.
I don't get down with strawberry though.
But you could. It's good with pina colada too. I think we did pina colada in like a smoothie type of thing, and that
the
one
pina was really creamy.
Mm-hmm.
I will
So,
give you that.
I always say pina colada. So, I always think that's so. No pina colada is the same. And I've tested pina coladas on this show side by side to say which one's the better one. And I think all of them are different. And to put things into perspective, right? Let's all not forget, what's probably the most like or hate flavor of all time? Coconut.
True.
That is valid.
Pina colada
so fair.
is, if you go on paper, pina coladas have coconut.
It is.
There's some pina coladas where I feel like they go pineapple heavy, and it redeems itself. See, Chad hates coconut.
Don't fuck a coconut. Don't do that.
When it's pineapple heavy, I think it's good. When it's coconut heavy, it's a miss. But to say the least, no pina colada, it's always a risky flavor. I'll even have Teach on here, and it's very rare for him to, like, if it's coconut forward, I'll test it for him and be like,
Oh.
Well, again, right? I try and bite the bullet.
Well, he's allergic, isn't he?
Is he?
I think so, but
Yeah, he's allergic to coconut.
He either doesn't like it or it'll kill him, you know.
actually,
No,
I know
he is, because remember, it was with the sus snacks that's got coconut oil, and he couldn't.
Oh no!
I remember.
He tried it though.
He did,
And he
because he
enjoyed
didn't know it had coconut oil in it.
Must not have been that much. It's fine.
Now it's actually funny. There's a Caffeinated Alumni. He's basically like my big brother in the G Fuel community. His name's Chris Stone. So, very good guy. Also former military. Lives in Tennessee now. There's two boys. They enjoy coconut. His wife is very allergic.
Oh.
She can't even have it if it's artificial. Like if it's artificially flavored, she can't have it.
Damn. That's rough.
That's rough.
That's real rough.
So, I mean, I always try to go, even for Teach, I'll just be like, it's pina colada something. How heavy's the coconut? If I say, dude, it's heavy, don't waste your time, different.
Yeah.
We've had a strawberry pina colada,
Oh.
and he goes, dude, it's perfect. Perfect. Now, we had another one. It was pina colada orange zest. It was just okay, and he wasn't a fan.
That sounds weird.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That sounds like a
like this. I
bizarre
don't like the sound of that.
combination.
Too much citrus.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's not.
Huh.
So what ends up happening, now mind you, this is artificially flavored. It just sounds like, it's like a beach cocktail where somebody puts like the orange around the rim and
That
muddles
makes
it.
sense.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like pina colada, heavy on the coconut, rim around and muddle of the orange. But it was just okay to me. Give me a good pina colada, a little heavy on the pineapple. Thank you much, guy. All right.
I'd
Next.
prefer it to be more pineapple than cream.
Yeah.
All right. After Grandpa's Ashes, we've got
What do we got?
Shiley.
Perfection.
Again, we are going to differ.
No?
I'm going to say that it's decent.
Decent?
Let me cook.
This one's incomplete on my end.
Let me cook. Blowhole Blast is a delicious, tasty treat.
Yeah.
Delicious, tasty treat. I love it. I do. I can't drink it all the time.
No?
It's not one that I can go to and chug because, much like our discussion that we had 20 seconds ago, coconut, you love it or you don't. I'm not really one way or the other. It's very like it's coconut. It's a little too much coconut for me. That's not to say I dislike the flavor. I fucking love the flavor. The only reason I'm ranking it as decent is because it's not one that I like. I'm ranking this on taste, consistency of me drinking it, and etc. Right? It's a holistic top-down view here. Flavor, it's great. I can't drink it all the time.
Our hot orca overlord for
I know she is in charge of us now.
Right? There's so many good flavors, but there's times where it's like I rank him a 4 out of 5, but it's not a daily driver, and that's okay. Like there's this one flavor, I forget what the hell it is, but I call it the Alfa Romeo. So the reason why, I'm not sure how much Top Gear any has watched, but there was 3 cars. One of them was the Alfa Romeo by James May. At the end, it's like, because they always say, if you drive an Alfa Romeo, the first thing you do is find out what's wrong with it, and then you love the rest of it.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the show, they're just like, I like this better. Is it fast?
This is brilliant, but I like this.
Yes. It's like, is it good? Yes. Is it great? Well, no. Can you recommend it to a friend? No. Is it horrible? No. It's weird, but it just works. It's good. It works. I can't explain why. I don't know why I like it. I can't recommend it to a friend. It just is what it is. It's here.
I will concede to the point. I will take it from decent, put it into good.
At the very least, that's fair.
It's good. It tastes fantastic. I just
so
can't
good.
go for it all the time. It's a little too much for me.
I am an active hater of coconut, and I still love this flavor.
It's good.
I feel like they balanced it so well. It's got to be one of the top selling flavors ever.
It has to be. This is one of the ones that I will always have in stock in caffeine free.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
ocean water.
It's
fucking
ocean
delicious.
water.
As far as like the highest selling creators, she's got to be one of them.
She has to be. She's got to be in the top 5. Chad would
She's
be
our
able
boss
to
now.
lend credence to that. Yeah, she's a partial owner.
Mm-hmm.
She's a partial owner?
She's a partial owner now.
Yep.
Her and Schlatt.
Oh, so if you're owner, that's basically like by default almost.
I mean, either that or she made enough to buy her
a stake in it.
Yeah. Like,
no wonder why she's got 2 cups.
Wouldn't fucking surprise
And a
me,
whole
though.
sweatsuit set.
And a sweatsuit set that is currently in my hamper that I just took out of the dryer.
I can't wait. I cannot wait to rock the shirt on yours, Goblin. I cannot wait to rock the shirt on this show.
I'm so excited to get my shirt.
So what I'm gonna do is when I get it, when the time's right. Now again, today was chaotic and we're actually, I mean, I was late to the set of the show, of course, but I barely, got everything done. Actually, I didn't get everything done, but you get my point. I cannot wait for the time to settle, and I'm just literally gonna just like show you this in the setup and just be like, thank you.
I'm so
and
excited.
it'll be worn on multiple streams, not just when you're around.
I'm so
because I
stoked.
genuinely just, you're a supporter, you're a Caffeinated alumni, and I just dig the design.
I love her. I'm so proud of her.
I'm gonna be rocking her shit on stream too.
I mean, again, it's like how I treat my Tanaka in my book. This is your creation, and this is meant for everybody to enjoy.
And I hope they do.
Chad says top
so,
5.
That's
Top
a
got
five
question.
bestseller.
This has also been an OG of the show. Oops. The Amon Gold Cup. When's it ship?
Asmongold pre-orders for that opened in what?
Recent-ish,
December?
right? December? Yeah.
Pre-orders opened in December, so 12 to 16 weeks from December. March?
March-ish?
Mid-March?
March, April-ish.
Yeah, that is the cup with the cat ears. Yes.
Yeah, I didn't pick up that one, but I'm really interested to see what it looks like when people get it in person.
I did. I'm excited.
Did you?
Yeah.
I want to see those cat ears. I thought it was
Barb's
a really
excited
fun
too
idea.
because it's got cat ears.
Yeah. Woo!
Well, I mean, I can't deny cat ears. Now, again, if you were to ever, I mean, to say the least, I've went through my fair share of photos trying to look for backgrounds for fanfics I've done for all these years. No, literally, if you search Relentless 41 in Google, you'd be surprised what pops up, especially if you go to
my.
Google Images.
Oh dear.
no.
Nothing dirty. I write smut, but nothing dirty.
I love Azzy's response. It'll ship eventually. Yeah, that's
Well
the
done.
best way to put it.
That's what I kept telling people with Micah.
When's
It'll,
it gonna
Big like a
ship?
goldfish
It'll get there.
around.
Soon.
you know,
Always. It's
someday.
always soon.
Soon.
Definitely
Absolute
someday.
soon. All right.
Always.
What we got next on the board,
Oh,
Jimbo?
forgot.
After our blowhole blast, we've got perfection. Peach tea. Always got it in stock. Because I can go to this any time of day. I can drink this warm or cold. If you have not had peach tea warm yet, give it a try.
We've tried this conversation before.
Yes,
It's
if
interesting.
you've not had peach tea warm, fucking try it. We did this
I
last
will
time I
try
was
that.
on. The year of the rat. We did it. We talked about it. Try it warm. I tried it warm completely on accident.
Yes, and
And-
you're like,
Oh,
I'm not
no.
getting it to waste, and you had this piss.
Was it just
warm
hot in
cup.
your car?
So
Yes.
okay, so short version. I went to the Ren Fair with my then girlfriend. Had a shaker of peach tea that was cold on the way there. Drank about
Mhm.
half of it. Got there, went into the Ren Fair, came back. It was Georgia in the summer.
That was hot tea.
Hot tea. It was fucking delicious.
I'm gonna have to try it hot. I put mine in good. I like it. I don't reach for the caffeinated version often, but I use the caffeine-free version a ton to
Mhm.
make like alcoholic drinks.
Oh
So,
yeah.
so
Mhm.
question. I was actually just about to ask this. I'm glad that Emmett brought this up. How many people have used the Gamer Supps black tea and used the peach tea formula in it?
Goblin's the one who put us onto it, man.
The
Because
black tea and tea is so
The black
good.
tea and the black tea and peach tea is
So-
she put us onto it.
one thing I actually started doing, and so this was another Caffeinated Alumni that was a G Fuel partner. He's if you have ever seen Shock, he's basically G Fuel's golden boy.
Yep.
He started to go with a couple of if you ever see the Pure Leaf black unsweetened tea.
Oh yeah.
I started doing some experimenting with it, and some of the stuff better than others. Like, for instance, different kinds of peach, amazing.
Mm. Mhm.
I put raspberry in there, amazing. If you ever take red raspberry and you put it in the Gamer Supps black tea,
Oh,
try
yeah.
that out for me and tell me how that goes.
I did
Chad's
that
saying
one.
Also-
saying black tea and dragon fruit.
Black tea is so versatile. I need to try it with dragon fruit. I haven't yet. I've tried it
Also-
with raspberry, peach tea, lemonade.
Also
and
mango
Bran
meta.
Risk. Oh, mango would be good.
So
Well, I did it with Bran Risk, and that's mango, and it was
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
it's
Mango
just so
peach.
different because isn't
Mhm.
Bran Risk tea and mango? Isn't it peach mango?
It's peach mango.
Mhm. So good.
Now it's
With
just
you.
different because every peach mango is a little bit different. I had some where I actually have a peach mango where the peach tastes more candy. It's like
Ooh.
candy, peach, and then mango on the back end. The problem is it tastes too similar to the Sonic Peach rings. So I wanted like a good straight up peach. Instead, I got peach ring, backsplash of mango. Not what I wanted.
Mm-mm.
yeah, that doesn't
So
sound.
I think now again, I've tried this with so much stuff. I even tried it with freaking guava.
Oh my.
It was okay, not for me. I finished it
I don't
though.
love guava.
I finished it though.
I
but,
I can't say guava is one of the
The
ones I'll
best
go
thing
to.
I actually did though was I straight up took a lemonade flavor and went I did it with green tea.
Mm-hmm.
Lemonade
Ooh.
and green tea, lemonade with regular black tea. The problem was it was a green lemonade, so when you mix it with
Oh.
green tea, it had better color. When you mix it with regular black tea, it looks like swamp juice.
Yeah.
Legit, it looks like swamp juice, and that's why I'm just like, great, it looks like a fresh piper. Thank you.
I mean,
oh god, the pain.
some of the best some of the best tasting mixes look terrible. Like just straight up.
And
they look
that's where I draw
It
the
do
line
get a little
because it can't.
scary.
yeah.
Dude, when you worked maintenance and you had to do plumbing, you cannot do anything black in your cup.
Valid. Fair.
When you rinse
Valid.
black crap off of your hands, when you got mold and all this other shit in your hands, you will be mortified drinking anything black that comes out of your cup, unless the coffee is that dark coming out. And at that point, if your coffee is that dark and depressing, you need talk to somebody. Somebody's got to talk to you. Mans, it can't be that bad in your life.
Emmett brings up
Fuck.
Emmett brings up a very good point. Jimbo juice does look like you need to drink some water.
You see?
Yeah.
You
It
see?
looks like you are unwell.
Thank you. Thank you.
Looks like a concerning cup in the,
You are
It looks like a
Mhm.
freaking pea bottle, doesn't it?
Yeah.
a bad
Oh my
one,
god,
though.
the pain.
Like
Oh,
a
my-
trucker one on the side of the road.
Oh my god, the pain.
The
Oh,
jug just discarded out the window of the semi. It's,
Yeah. Oh.
Goblin, you are the resident expert on jugs and the marketing of said jugs.
one of these days we're gonna come out with the light up one.
You
Lovely.
poor bastard.
All right, after peach tea.
I'm just going decent on this one. Strawberry daiquiri? Ooh. Ooh.
Please listen, if you have any of this left, drink it in vanilla almond milk, and it is the best thing ever, ever, ever. So good.
Strawberry DAC is incomplete.
That was
for
good.
me.
You haven't
was
had
good.
it?
I didn't get it.
I still have some if you want me to send you some scoops.
Like I said, I'm not big on strawberry.
Oh, right, you're a strawberry hater. But
I'm
it's
not-
like,
I'm not big on strawberry.
but it's a Nesquik strawberry. It's so good. It feels like drinking happiness.
Ooh.
I know people here. So buddy of mine that I got started on Supps, he's actually the one who took my, 4/5 full tub of waifu candy. He swears by the cold ones flavors.
They're
He thinks
good. Both of them are fantastic. And both of them are the two flavors that are the best in milk. Toss them in a smoothie. Just do it. It's so good.
I had the pina colada. I did have the pina colada. A
I
little
like
too
pina colada.
little too creamy for my taste.
I could see that. I could very much see
But
that. I've tried
straw-
mixing the two of them together and it's fine.
Strawberry DAC is inconclusive for me.
Crazy.
Fantastic.
All right, moving on. Cursed Energy,
I put this one as decent.
also decent.
It's fine.
So
It's not bad.
so
It's just not.
here's a funny one here. And I'm actually very happy. Thank you for this one, Jimbo, because this one's close to my heart now. It's not really because of the anime, it's on my to-do list, but when I got an opportunity to try a raspberry tea, I'm kind of thinking to myself, okay, because I've had some good and some bad. And then it goes down to how do you want your tea? So the color does throw you off.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Bright
Yeah.
blue.
Yep, because again, it's an anime reference, and I totally get it.
Yeah.
So at first, my thought was, now, I got to find where the shaker is. So, partner manager from Advanced GG actually gave me a starter kit, and it was the yellow color changer. So the first time I had this, I had 16 ounces of water, and I threw 2 scoops of this in. And I kind of thought to myself, this is a tart raspberry.
It is.
But what,
It
but
is
what
very
happens
tart.
when you have something tart at the regular water you're used to? It can be watered down.
Mhm.
So if you're in the mood for a tart flavor, you go 16 ounces of water. I go 20, and to me, I found the sweet spot I like. That's what's nice about the tart flavors, is because you can mellow it out as long as you got room in the shaker.
Yep.
So me personally, at 20 ounces, this is mint, because it depends on how you like it. Because some people will go to fill right up to tippy top, 24 ounces, and put only 1 scoop. Some people put in 4. It
Guilty.
depends on how you yourself like it. And that's why having it fresh from the tub versus a sample is so much better.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the way
100%.
I like it, I'm going to put this in good. That's 4 stars.
It's not bad.
Underwhelming for some, but to me,
It's just
this was good.
The
It's-
tartness was nice, but I didn't get enough like tea from it.
Yeah.
It wasn't
So
tea.
that's a good argument. It's a light tea and heavy on the raspberry.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, so what I would do is if you ever, how do you usually make your shaker?
I do 2
Water-
scoops in one
yeah.
of these.
Two
I do.
scoops in
Mhm.
2 scoops in a regular shaker.
Yeah.
Ice, 20-ish ounces
So
of
what,
water.
about 16 ounces, 2 scoops.
Yeah. That sounds right. I don't know how to count.
Try 2 more ounces of water and see how it goes.
Yeah?
What I always do is I always go in increments of 2. If it's too
Mm.
light, I go 14 instead of 16. If it's too heavy or if I want to lighten it up, I go 18 ounces. There's
I'll
actually
try
been some flavors where I actually had to go 12 ounces of water.
Oh,
Mm.
wow.
Yes, because it was just light or I couldn't identify it. And there's a few times where I said, I regret everything. I'm just going to wipe this off. I'm writing it off and saying that it's terrible. Or it's a waste of my time. I've only had to do that 3, maybe 4 times. It's rare. But there's been plenty of times where I went 14 ounces of water and got a whole new experience. So I go increments of 2 at a time. I think at 18 or 20 ounces, it will legit change the flavor. You might say, hey, the raspberry's more mellow. Maybe it mixes with the
Mhm.
tea better. And now I notice it, and just because of the ratio.
It's
I'm gonna
not
try
quite
playing
up,
with
not
it.
quite up front.
I'm also going to try putting it in tea.
I think
Might
that'll
as
be a
well.
good time. Enhance,
Tasty treat.
enhance the tea.
Mhm.
Why not?
Oh, yeah. All right. So yeah, I'm putting that in decent.
Yeah, same.
All right.
After Cursed Energy, we've got Cherry Limesicle. This is good.
This is
Good,
5
good.
stars for me.
Same.
Oh, ho, ho.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It's so good. It's so drinkable.
This is one of
It's
the
just
ones
so
that, you know, you've convinced me. That's also going into the perfection tier. for
And
me.
it's a cherry done right.
yes.
It's not medicinal. It's a fun, happy, bright cherry.
Yep.
I love
And
it.
It is one that I keep in stock, along with the other 2 that are up there.
Mm-hmm.
I
The
have to
difference-
have it in stock.
All the time, yeah.
The slight cream that it has to it along with the lime makes it it's perfect.
It's good.
perfect.
It's amazing. I could
Or
drink
I'm a
it all
big
day.
cherry limeade fan, and it's very hard to compare the cherry limeades out there. But
still
I
think
always got a
Son-
cherry limeade tub of something on stock.
Sonic is the golden standard when it comes to cherry lime.
Have you tried this one in Sprite?
That
I know what
I
I'm
have
doing
not.
this weekend.
This one in the Sprite Zero? So good.
Okay,
know what
so
I'm doing
I've
this
mixed a
weekend.
lot of things in Sprite Zero. I've
Mhm.
made energy drink cocktails, all that. So that's gotta be on my list.
It gives the Sonic feel for sure.
Although, if you actually put it in, I'm actually Jimbo. Have you actually tried Sprite Zero and the purple?
Lane?
No, just grape. Not game yourself
Oh.
clean. Grape.
Oh.
No, I've not.
Something
That might
tells
be
me it's up your
interesting.
alley.
We have plenty of Grenada grape floating around the house because that's
Yeah, you
Barb's,
do.
That's Barb's go-to.
Well, you might want to ask Barb for a scoop to put it in Sprite.
Can do.
Hmm.
I'm sure she
I always
would
say
oblige.
Sprite Zero because stick to the same sweetener.
Yeah.
There's been some people I've argued with about this for a while. And again, I ever said if Gamer Supps one day comes out with a blueberry lemonade, you have to try that in Sprite Zero. It's a must.
That'd be good.
I like that you were so quick to get me off of lean.
No.
After cherry lime.
What do we got here?
Bigfoot juice.
Incomplete on my end.
Well, there's a fun story here, and I've been warned to not get into it. So I will simply Save the story. The flavor is the exact same as one of the others that is in my perfection tier. However, dog shit. Moving on.
What the hell is it?
We'll talk. Citrus lemonade. OG. This, since you can't get it anymore.
I never tried this one.
Oh, citrus lemonade was.
I
This
think
is
I
what the.
remember it being decent.
This is what the original AyoAzi was made with.
Mm,
This
This
is what
one
the
was, like,
original AyoAzi was
tartar,
made. Yes, it was much more tart. I was a big fan of it. This is going in good for me because I never really drank it on its own. On its own, it was. On its own is a bit much.
That's what I've heard.
Mixing it with other things. So this with the peach tea to make the AyoAzi. Fucking mint. Or no, that's Azzy Palmer. I'm getting my mixes mixed up. We haven't gotten to the AyoAzi yet. That's a different citrus flavor. Forgive me. I'm all over the goddamn place.
Well, you just missed the football like Charlie Brown.
I did. Bri, this is not the new lemonade. This is citrus lemonade. This is the old lemonade. This is much more tart, tangy lemonade. Yeah, this is going in the good for me because I liked that tartness. This is the OG lean mix is what we called an Azzy Palmer. It was this and peach tea, and I'm sad that it's discontinued, or I'm sad that it's been upgraded.
Oh God, the
I
pain.
never got to try it, so
I have
Can't-
some. I'll send you
can't
some.
miss what I never had.
I'll send you some, and then you'll
Oh.
feel my pain.
No. I'll send you some of the
What?
strawberry burst if you want.
You're gonna chip it out of the tub.
It's still powdered.
Fucking
It just
chisel.
it's still soft. It's fine, I'm sure.
White grapefruit. These.
Did not like it. I put it not great.
I think that it's decent simply because it gets a little overpowering.
It's
The s-
like
it's the taste is awesome. The smell can be a bit much.
maybe that's what it was. I just feel like the
The
vibe
citrus,
it gave off was too
yeah.
rindy.
the
not
citrus
fruity,
right
it's like
to the
rindy.
nose.
Yeah.
The citrus right to the nose, and it's gonna hit you in the nose no matter what.
Yeah.
It tastes good, but it's just a bit overwhelming. Allergic, so no idea. Oy.
So you actually remember this was your mix 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
This and the lemonade.
This in the lemonade.
Oh, was that good?
So
I liked it. It
there
was very
a
yeah.
mix. There was a mix from another company. They said there's 3 flavors in there. I got lemonade, white grapefruit, and somewhere in there's a strawberry. There's like a small, tiny hint of strawberry in there, but it's not a strawberry lemonade, if that makes any sense, because I get the grapefruit towards the end. That's much more stronger.
And
So I'm just like, hey, Jimbo, any chance you could try this?
yes, I liked it. I
And-
thought it was good.
He's like, hey, citrus, my man. And one thing I actually remember somebody trying now, Gamer Supps doesn't make it. And it's not a knock on Gamer Supps. It's definitely a personal thing because, again, they do very good with lemonade. I had somebody try pink lemonade and I think it was pink lemonade and dragon fruit.
Oh. That sounds good.
Yeah. It was pink lemonade and dragon fruit.
Emmett, this grapefruit is the flavor of the white monster.
But this
It
didn't
is.
taste anything like the white monster.
Kind of did.
It's
Not
so
Did it?
quite.
weird.
Did I need to like plug my nose?
Not quite.
I really think that the old white monster used to be white cherry, and now they're moving it to grapefruit, and they're doing that with all the other white cans. They're doing it to
I
the
don't know.
Rockstar. They're doing it. They did it to the. They did it to the Gorilla Mind, where they
The white
just
monster
brought
tastes the
white.
same to me.
It does.
As it did when I was in high school, as it does now. It tastes the same.
It doesn't for me.
Pink lemonade is just colored lemonade. I don't know.
No.
It's
it's
not.
different.
It's not.
It's different.
I say there's more of a tang to pink lemonade.
Mm-hmm. There's
I
something
think
in
pink-
there.
I think pink lemonade is also much sweeter.
Yeah.
So,
we
but
got?
again, I have no idea what's making Chad's lemonade. So
That's true. After white grapefruit.
Oh,
The tang
stop
is.
it,
I love
Chad.
red 40.
Society pink lemonades, like,
Brand risk. This is a
performers
5-star.
made lemonade out of the water that they used in their red tights, which turned it pink, and it was plain lemonade, but it was colored. But in modern
Holy
society,
dog shit.
pink
Why?
lemonade is strawberry.
Strawberry lemonade. See, there we go. Thank you.
Your autism fueled fact of the week.
So
She-
I only heard
She
half
just
of that. Do you want-
stormed off. Darling, come back and tell it again because Riley only
So-
heard half.
I only heard half of what was in the mic, as well
Okay,
as
she is coming
Chad.
back and she is going to give you the pink lemonade
Grant
story.
Part 2 redo. So
Speak into the
however-
microphone.
give
Pink
her
lemonade
the mic,
originally
give her the
was made by a
space, sit in
circus
his lap.
performer who had just cleaned their tights. Their tights were red, and they cleaned them in a trough, and it turned the water pink. And then they made lemonade out of that water to sell to the circus goers, and that's why it was pink lemonade, because it wasn't any other flavor. It was just pink, because they did their laundry in it. But in modern society, pink lemonade is coined and affiliated with strawberry lemonade, or in some cases, raspberry. Raspberry lemonade tends to be better, but that's where it comes from.
So pink lemonade is a moderation of strawberry lemonade.
Yes,
It is now.
it is now.
Pink lemonade because they did their laundry in it. Oh my
Yes.
god.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know,
The original.
You were drinking
Gamer Girl
laundry
bath
water, bro.
Mm-hmm.
so just remember, there's gonna be some guy years ago going to his weeb son just being like, "Hey kid, did you know your grandpappy was doing laundry in somebody's bath water that you drink out of before you were a sperm?" I'm just saying, people are buying like there's actually a energy drink called Gamer Bath Water.
Nice.
No, thank you.
It's actually no, it's not. No, it's just a raunchy name for a flavor. It's just a meme name.
Okay.
It's I believe it's a UK company. I think it's called Wraith. I believe it is
Oh, okay.
Wraith. Fancy.
Wraith. It's a UK company.
Um,
You know how
my-
like Sneak is like the top dog of like the UK powered energy drink.
Mhm.
Sure.
Well, they're basically I believe the other UK company, smaller.
My take on brand risk. Fucking perfect.
Yeah, same.
Delicious. Can drink it any time of day. This is actually this has been my go-to for work for like the last couple months.
It's so good.
How can it not be? It's good.
Four scoops in the morning. Rock and roll. Wubby, you picked a winner.
I wouldn't change.
Yeah,
a single
done good,
thing about the
Wubby.
flavor.
Change a goddamn thing. Keep
Mhm.
it the same.
Keep
It's
her
perfect.
moving.
It's perfect. Moving on.
Up here we go.
Watermelon
Confirmed.
Wraith
Thanks,
do be having
Insanity.
Gamer Girl bath water. Watermelon ice. Inconclusive, but
Not
I have heard not good things.
I think I have that one over there too.
Emmett did say that Chris Smith wanted to defend watermelon ice.
So what there's actually one guy that actually like made like a certain take, and I just got him on Facebook Messenger. I put on audio and he's like, "Hey dude, aren't you doing the show?" And I'm like, "I am doing the show. I'm asking for you to speak." If Chris Smith, who sucks, wants the floor,
We love Chris.
by all means.
Emmett,
I have this flavor over there in the old tub as well. It wasn't good.
Emmett, get Chris Smith to do a voice recording to defend his take. And
I
Chad,
just
we
think
don't
that
hate Chris Smith. We just think he sucks.
So
He sucks.
again, there's many times where I don't speak well, but there's some times where if you write it down, it doesn't give it justice. Like if you want to I always have a better time talking it out versus just writing my take.
Yeah.
But then I'll eventually write it and have it be better. So when Chad says it's watermelon menthol, for me, I might think it's watermelon, but it's a little medicine-like. And then I might be like, what kind of medicine? Like a lot of times I gotta talk it out, give it 5 minutes, and then I watch my reaction, then write it out. Just like a habit of mine.
I like the menthol feel. I don't know what it is. I like the menthol feel.
It's just an overly sweet watermelon. There's nothing icy about
Yeah,
it.
he said it's a watermelon Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, no,
Menthol?
it's not good.
Watermelon oh boy.
I can send you some if you want.
gonna have to
Watermelon
chisel that
usually
out,
doesn't
too.
do well with me, so I'll set that one
It's
out.
probably about as expired as the strawberry.
Ari, I would have to go find the shirt. I'd have to go find it, which I will take a picture and show Relly later. But I'd have to
I
go
think
find
I
the
remember
shirt.
you showing me that a long time ago. I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
I think Chris Smith sucks shirt.
Okay, so is there like a community top 3 worst flavors from Gamer Supps?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Waifu
Top
candy.
5 if you need it.
Waifu candy
Probably.
number 1
Watermelon ice.
is terrible. Watermelon ice is critically fucking shamed by most people.
I think a bunch of people didn't like blueberry acai.
A lot of people didn't, but there were some that did.
Damn,
True.
that's upsetting. I liked it. But again, I'm a big blueberry guy.
A lot of people didn't like Misfits
and
too.
then
You're
it's going-
absolutely right, Sansan.
It's a good point.
I think that one's an acquired taste, but I still think that should be a flavor included in the sample packets just because, again, you gotta have range.
Yeah.
Watermelon ice, inconclusive for me. A lot of people.
There's somebody that actually
Not good.
remember a BoJack Horseman. It's like, great. How come Cantaloupe always has to invite his cousin Honeydew?
Yeah, but honeydew is fucking delicious.
Again, that's just somebody. Again, we all have 1 or 2 fruits we just can't stand for some reason. It's just genetically in our being. Is that the dragon fruit punch?
The
is
best
dragon fruit
flavor
punch.
ever made.
It's decent.
It's so good.
I'm gonna go with good. That's 4 stars, mind you.
Yeah,
So
it's
when
decent.
everybody looks at my list, I didn't rank them. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then incomplete, as in it just hasn't made my palate yet.
Totally fair.
It has the right level of fruitiness, the right level of sweetness. It tastes like punch. Who doesn't like a good punch?
I love a good fruit punch. But as far as flavors go, it's still basic.
You need the basic flavor.
You do need the basic flavors, and I'm not gonna argue that.
It's
point
the
with
best
you.
basic flavor.
That is, in fact, I'll agree with you there. It's the best basic flavor. If you're gonna go basic flavor,
Yeah, if it like just a very, red, yellow, orange.
right? Red, yellow, orange. But it's gonna be the best of the basics. It's still basic.
I can live with that.
Also.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's not gonna show
your
up.
green
There it is. Yeah. There you go. I think Chris Smith sucks. There it is.
Beautiful.
That was from the Christmas giveaway stream. I got to open presents on stream too. All right. So DFP, I'm calling it decent. It's in between decent and good.
I mean,
good.
it's actually nice because just some of the things that we wear on this show, like I've always been concerned about it because I mean, there's some people that have jokes. There's some people that always try to make something out of it. Like I was very nervous wearing a pride hat onto the show because people are very opinionated by it. And one thing I actually thought about, anyone a Seinfeld fan?
3 episodes once a year at the very least, but yeah.
So Lid started making the ass man in the New York license.
Yes.
So I actually thought about wearing on stream. It would say, so if you didn't watch
Cosmo Kramer,
Seinfeld, you wouldn't
proctologist.
get the joke. You would just see this dumb Yankee wearing a
Ass
hat that
No,
says
no.
New York ass man.
It's so good though.
Yeah, ass man, Jerry. I am Cosmo Kramer, the ass man. But because Michael Richards and cancel culture, everything else, I've been very on the fence about doing it.
Valid.
But at the same time, I think it'd be very hilarious for at least one episode
Wear the
for
ass
me
man
to be
hat.
on here
Do
wearing
it.
the New York ass man hat.
I think you should do it.
Like, imagine
Do
if
it.
I wore that to work, which technically speaking in my code of conduct, I could not, but just the principle.
I think you should
Mhm.
wear it on the pod. Do it. I think you should.
I'll-
That's rat-like behavior,
I'll
bud.
put it in my to-do list of purchases to make. There's a couple other things first, but you know what? Sure, why not?
You should.
It's
100%.
like, watch. I'll just like have it backwards,
Oh my god.
and then it'll
Turn
just
it
be like,
around.
and I'll be like in the middle of the podcast, it'll just be like, "What, really, Ayo?" And I'll be like, "Really, Taurus, the ass man. Come on, Peach."
All right. DFP.
All right.
That's
Next.
what's next. We've already done that. Hang on. Is there duplicates in here?
Did you hit the wrong button?
Nope. That is in fact a duplicate. I'm looking at the
Okay.
slide deck.
Next again.
Red Raz.
Ah, one of my go-tos.
Red Raz, I say, is also decent.
Really?
Yes.
I put
I
him
like
good.
it. I like it,
Putting good.
but I don't like it on its own.
No.
I have to mix it.
I put it in perfection. S tier.
I gotta mix it.
Now,
love it on
I
its
don't think it's 5 stars, but I think it's high respected 4.
Hmm.
Simply because nobody in the market, to my knowledge, makes a good regular raspberry on its own.
That's true.
Everybody's like, "Oh, we're gonna make it blue. We already have a blue raspberry. What do you need a regular for?" Yeah, it's not candied. It's not in a tea.
It's
It's
just,
just
a good
actual-
raspberry.
There's been
Natural
candy raspberry. There's been raspberry tea. This is straight up traditional raspberry.
Mhm.
It's not hidden by something low key. It's not something that Ghost tried to hide or anything like that. It's good on its own, and we gotta recognize it. And again,
Delicious.
blue raspberry is the reason why I shake my head, I sigh, and smack my head on this desk, is because of videos like gamer drinks. First up, blue raspberry. What is blue raspberry? And this is when I go
It's not
to
real.
again, Jimbo. You've played LA Noire. Phelps,
Yes, I have.
can I please just shoot this guy?
Can I just shoot this guy?
Barkeep, about 3 fingers.
Three
right.
fingers awry. The Rusty Galloway method, bro.
You handle him, Phelps. I'm a little thirsty.
I'm parched. Pete Crane
I'm a
gameplay.
dead parched. Yeah, this is Galloway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phelps.
Crane
you drive.
gameplay. Yeah, but I like it. I just can't drink it on its own. I gotta mix it, and I like mixing it with blue to make
You
raspberry.
uncultured.
I love it on
I'm
its
not
own.
taking Goblin's side on this one, but you're taking something good, and I just think it should be good on its own.
It
It
was
is good on
lean.
its
It was
own.
lean before lean was a thing. Red and blue. What does that? It makes purple. It was
I'm not.
fucking
Listen,
perfect.
I'm not saying this is the kids next door 4th flavor, but come on.
It was good.
If anyone gets that reference, please let me know.
It doesn't need a mixer. It's perfect by itself.
That's all right. That's why we're doing this. All right. After Red Raz, Pina Colada.
Incomplete on this one, unfortunately.
These.
Yes,
These-
yes,
not-
Celestial
not-
Noodle. The 4th flavor is Sunday.
This is actually not great to decent, specifically because of how creamy it is. I don't get down with it.
Wait,
I don't know what it is.
I like the
don't get down with
creaminess.
it.
cream? What
Yeah,
do you mean cream?
It's creamy.
it was pretty creamy.
Why do you put cream in pina colada? Oh my god.
It's not.
It's
like,
good though.
It's like it's all right. I'm not a fan of how creamy it is.
I just don't get it, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, when I
You
I
had
think
to
of
be
pina
there.
when I think of pina colada, I don't think of cream.
It wasn't for me, I guess.
It was definitely creamy. I put it in
Yeah.
good. I think it's drinkable. I like it a lot.
Not great.
Let's see, we still got a lot to cover. All right, next,
I know.
Delicious.
No,
Snake oil, good.
dog shit.
incomplete.
Whoa! You hold the phone, ma'am. You stop right there. Defend yourself.
Apple pie is the worst pie.
That is objectively wrong.
Yeah.
What?
That is objectively wrong when pumpkin pie exists.
I would rather starve than eat an apple pie. And I definitely don't want to drink one.
Goblin's sitting here
Your
like,
take's
I'd
on
rather.
pie. You're insulting.
Yeah, if my plane crashed and I was like up in the Alps, I would do human before I did apple pie.
Gobbo
It does
just
not make me happy to drink apple pie.
straight up said, I'd rather
Mhm.
shit in my hands and
Okay,
clap.
okay. Hold on. Hold the phone for everybody in God Inhabited. If you're saying apple pie is mid, again, I hate the word mid, right? I hate the word mid. But
Mm.
why people assert the word mid with bad? And it drives me absolutely insane. I've used
Mid
to say it
is
every week.
decent. It's okay. It's nothing to write home about, but it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
Okay, but the fact that people are saying pumpkin pie is bad, right?
Pumpkin pie
Again,
sucks.
Pumpkin
It
pie is
also depends
fantastic.
on where you get your pie because most of the pumpkin pies out there are actually butternut squash.
Butternut.
It's all in the spices and the pumpkin spice.
Somebody said it's not worst. How dare. This is an opinion-based tier list. If I want your opinion, I'll fucking give it to you. How about that? All right. Here's my thing.
The fact that we're going like the Hugh Neutron topic of pie.
Apple pie is delicious. Barb makes an excellent apple pie. I have not had.
Isn't Barb from the South too?
She's from a lot of places.
I was about
That is Eggman. I forgot he changed his fucking name. He got locked out of his YouTube account.
I was about to say because I know Southern women that make a damn good pie.
She makes a damn good pie. She made apple pie over
Thank you,
Thanksgiving.
Insanity, a New York slice of cheesecake.
She made apple pie over
Little
Thanksgiving.
biased here, not gonna lie.
It
least I admit
it
it.
was good. I have had many different types of apple pie made from many different sources and in different ways. I've never had a good pumpkin pie. I haven't.
You poor bastard.
I don't get down on pumpkin, but I've never had good pumpkin pie. I've had really good apple pie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There is one thing that I actually do like. My mother, of all people, one of the best things that I think she creates, I gotta double check now because of her celiac disease, but I remember for many years she would make the most phenomenal pumpkin chocolate chip muffins.
Mm.
And
That
in
sounds
my
amazing.
That sounds lovely.
So take out pie, take out whatever you want in your coffee. That pumpkin chocolate chip muffin that she made to perfection tops all of it. And I will stand on that hill for it. You know how there's one of those things where it's just like the seasonal treat, name it. What's your favorite? Listen, I love my apple cider. I love my pies. I love this. I will take that pumpkin chocolate chip muffin every time.
That sounds so good. That sounds
Oh,
incredible.
I I know we're in January and it's been a fast January, but if I gotta mark that down. Like that's literally like that's like up there as in like last meal breakfast. What do you want? That's up there. To me, at least. To me. That there's probably biased in there, but that's what I think.
I think snake oil's good, cold or warm, same as before.
Eggman, I will actually inquire about that. I will actually lend a text and see how she responds.
All right.
Yeah, can
Next
we get
up.
the ingredients or the recipe?
Next up, sour apple.
I never had this one.
Incomplete.
It doesn't sound interesting to me.
Doesn't sound great.
Yeah.
The sour green apple?
Yeah.
I remember it being, unfortunately for me, and again, this goes to, there's different brands, there's different comparisons. I remember this being in the middle. I think I remember it being on the low side of good. It's 4 stars, but on the lower end, but it's not, calling it 3 stars is insulting, so it's in 4.
I could see that. That's what I expected.
Goated.
So
Perfect.
that message is sent, and we will hear
Decent?
back.
Titty milk.
I'm going to
Perfect.
give titty milk decent. And I'm
Mhm.
sorry if this is going to offend everybody, but after it settles in, it's overhyped. It's overhyped.
Really?
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're
You're,
wrong.
you're telling me in sample packs all across America that want, it's like, oh, titty milk. So again, for
I've
what it-
never given someone a sample pack of titty milk that has not come and asked for fucking more.
So granted, right? Hear me out. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just that at the end of the day, when you compare it to everything else, I think it's on the high end of decent, but I don't think it's good in comparison to the other flavors I have listed. I fought
Yeah.
on this one. So it's like, okay, Cursed Energy, Dragon Fruit Punch, Sour Green Apple, Red Raspberry, Strawberry Daiquiri, Arctic Cooler. You know, when I go to all these and then Titty Milk, it's like, sorry, Titty Milk, but you can't hang with these. And it
That
can be an
shit's so
acquired
good.
taste for some. I understand because of the milk part, but it is good.
I like the creamy aspect of it, but I took it to work and I don't drink it often. I don't know that it deserves to be a sample flavor.
I love that shit. It's
Now
so
that
fucking good.
that I understand, which again, if you go by why does that deserve to be a sample flavor, that kind of gets the overhype. Mango, I understand why it should be in every single one as such. Dragon Fruit Punch, I understand why you
I'm
would
mad
see it
they
in
took
there.
DFP. I'm mad they took DFP samples out.
Yeah.
I think the same thing. When I saw the sample packets, let's see, most of them I got, it was blue, Misfits Melon, Mango, Dragon Fruit Punch. I
Dragon
remember
Fruit
getting
Punch.
those. Now
It's a
that
good introductory flavor.
It is.
well, now that Blowhole Blast is in there because of the Shy Lily having ownership, I'm assuming.
Oh, Blowhole Blast has been in there for a while.
Because it
I know.
sells like crazy.
It sells a lot.
Well, I'm just saying, if you take that sample out, it's going to sell less, in my opinion.
All right.
Because you have to open people's freaking flavor palette.
Emotional damage. Decent.
I put mine at the top.
This is
That's
good.
perfection for you.
Mm-hmm.
This is
I prefer
good.
red flavor.
And
Not big on
regular
strawberry.
flavor of the
I
show,
know.
Boog Nast. He used now he's primarily been a G Fuel guy, and he sent me a lot of samples over the years. He decided to, because he actually won the contest, if you remember.
Mhm.
He won the giveaway. He used it on this flavor, and he goes, I got to admit, it's pretty good. I've tried it myself, and it's a good time.
It's solid. It's just
It borderlines 5 stars. It does. Actually, I'll put in there.
it's
5
decent.
Oh yeah, it's 5
decent
stars
for
to
me.
me.
It's solid, but it's not my go-to.
Understandable.
Black cherry, disappointing. Not great.
I put it in not great. I don't know why. I think it's dog shit.
Black cherry,
I
not
don't
great.
remember if I tried this or not.
It's too medicine-y.
Yeah, it's not great.
Not the cherry
I
I
don't
enjoy.
think I tried this one, and I'm a black cherry fan, so I gotta get my hands on at least a sample.
They are doing samples of it now, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so. I think I got like one ever.
I got, and then there's like brand risk samples going out too.
Well, saw that happening, and for good reason. Next,
GGF 9K, great flavor.
Mhm.
That's in the good.
It's in good for me as
That's
well.
my Baja Blast.
It's
I hate
flat
this
Baja
point,
Blast.
but this is in 2 stars for me.
What?
Whoa, how?
It's just not my thing.
I could see that.
Okay.
It's a rare miss for me.
It's so good.
I love this.
I love
one.
it.
And I
All
remember
day.
where everyone's like, "Oh my god, this is the best flavor," and I'm like, "I understand it's liquid sherbet, but
It's good.
maybe it's too sweet for me.
Shit's
I don't
so good.
know.
Baja
not-
Blast.
I'm not
Mhm.
saying it's horrible. I almost want to mark it as incomplete, but I can't do that. So I'm just gonna say for me, I put in 2 stars because it's not my thing. And I'm doing that in the best way possible.
Very fair.
Not shitting on anybody, just I can't put it as garbage, but I'm just marking it as I do not like it.
Okay. Mango. Old mango better than new mango.
Oh, 1000%. Old mango was incredible.
Old mango
mango's
better than
fine.
new mango. New mango is okay. It goes into decent.
New mango.
Actually,
I'm
new
gonna
mango
put
goes
all
in the
at top.
same tier as pineapple. Not great. It
all
also
mango goes at the
lingers.
top for me.
It lingers.
It lingers.
So this one will be my last one. I do have to go. She needs her medicine. It is 7:30.
You need to take a couple of minutes, or you gotta call it quits.
That's it for me. She has a whole slew of things that need to be done for her.
Poor
That's
puppy.
amazing.
Sorry to keep you late. My
No, it's totally
my-
fine. She commands my life. I am on her schedule, or else
Understood.
she will expire.
Well, I guess we will. I guess finish it on your own time, and we'll just gotta go from there.
I'd
Yeah,
like
I'm
to
so
see your
sorry.
finished up list when you're.
Oh yeah, no, we will
I
definitely
need to
compare.
see that.
I apologize that
Our
12 hours
apologies
apart
for
every
keeping
day.
you, and we totally get it.
No, you're good. All right. I will see you guys. Thank you for having me. Sorry for leaving early. Ripley says sorry too, but have fun. At least we got to Dragon Fruit Punch, the best flavor ever. Bye.
Hi, Kappa. You got to defend her tepid take. DFP.
We're just gonna say, hey, watch 221 onward and see how this goes.
Yeah.
I
All
can't
right.
wait to see the end of that list.
I'm very excited to see it. All right. So after mango, the new lemonade.
I haven't tried that, so that's another haven't tried. I'm starting to get into the double decker list of haven't tried, but
the new,
at least I'm being honest there.
the new lemonade is sweet. I prefer a little more tart, which is why citrus lemonade is in good. The new lemonade is in not great.
Understood.
Balance it like together. They make a decent flavor. I just prefer the more tart shit.
All right. Next,
Sigma Brain. It's
what the hell is
decent.
this?
Sigma Brain is the spicy margarita.
Definitely not my thing, but
I didn't like it when I first tried it.
I can't do spice or margarita personally. So I'm out.
Being someone who loves lime, right? I didn't like it when I first tried it because the spice it catches you off guard.
Again,
my
I like lime. It's just that again, margarita and spice,
It's
either
not
or, then you combine them together.
It's not horribly spicy. It's just that little bit right at the start.
I can't.
It's just a little something.
I just can't. Like if I taste pepper, if I taste a little bit of kick, like no.
And when I first tried it, I did not like it. I didn't. I was like, man, that's a miss. It's a miss from GG. I don't like it. I tried another shaker. All right. It's not as bad as the first go around. Maybe this is one that you got to keep trying. This is one that I'm happy to have. I will like it. I will have it. I took it with me when I was working in the airport for holiday block leave. I had it with me. It's delicious. But again, it's one of the ones that I can't put any higher than decent because I don't be drinking it all that much.
Is it one of those tubs where if you're stuck with it at the said airport, you're like, God damn it, really?
No, I took it with me on purpose. Yeah, it's meant to be like margarita with tahini on the rim. And it's very close to that. It's very good as far as that.
Wild.
I love it.
That's phenomenal. That's also crazy.
This is a hate to enjoy flavor for me.
Really? Hate to enjoy that far?
Well, no, a hate to I will drink it. Lychee.
Leche? I haven't tried it, but leche is always garbage.
Yeah, I've heard
Leche
not
is
good
always
things about
garbage.
it. I
Again,
have not had
right?
lychee.
Okay, so Jimbo, do you like the taste of flour?
No.
Actual flowers.
Like if I were to go out in the yard and take a bite out of Barb's flower bed.
So, number one, I don't recommend that because your lady might be upset.
Yeah.
And number two, I don't recommend that because it will taste like ass. Now, again, leche is one of those things where you will either love it or hate it. There's not much in between. Me personally, I cannot stand it.
I ain't tried it, but
Cannot stand it.
what people are saying that it's very overpowering keeps me away from it.
Well, again, right? There's even people that mix it, and they mix it with strawberries. It's the lychee. Thank you, Eggman. I always butcher it. Lychee, whatever.
Leche, that's milk.
I call it garbage. I'm sorry.
That's basura.
Trash is trash.
Free milks in this economy. I can't believe it.
I can't do this. No.
All right.
Garbage every time.
Strawberry lemonade. Again, it wasn't great. I'm not big on strawberry. I am big on lemonade.
It was
Together,
decent.
not great. Not great.
All right. Next.
Youth Risky, baby. It's brand. It's a reskin of brand. And it is beautiful.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember seeing that on your stream. There
Yep.
was a limited, yeah.
Yeah. It is. That is perfection. Because it's still brand risk and the label's even better. You got Dan Clancy. You got a clown. And you got Banana Tony. Delicious. Grenadier grape. All right, this one is divisive.
This was decent. So I was very happy because if you remember, this was in the package that came with this
Yep.
the lunch bag package.
Mhm.
And again, it was just nice because once in a while, because grape could be very hit or miss.
A lot of them, you
some
get that
people-
medicinal grape.
Some people like cough medicine grape, which I cannot stand.
Every now and again.
It's also very hard to make like a grape soda.
Yeah.
And a lot of people instead, what they do is the trend is they want to make it like grape popsicle because it adds like a sugary, a sweetness, a cream maybe. I always see like a grapesicle or a grape popsicle, and I've tried a grape popsicle from a couple of brands, and do I have one here from another company? I don't think so. I know one went bad. Do I have in a sample pack here? I do. So that will be incomplete. That'll be for another episode. But this one's a solid grape juice. I prefer this over the Celsius grape. It's the only thing I can compare it to.
This is a decent for me, but this is Barb's go-to flavor.
It's decent, but it's one of those rare flavors where it does the job.
So, good grape, though. Good grape.
Oh, yes. Entirely.
Oh, the pear. I do like the pear. The pear is good.
Incomplete.
The pear is good. I was unsure. I was so unsure about anything pear flavored. Because pear's not a big one. At least not in American markets, you know? Pear is all right. This pear is fucking tasty.
So, Insanity, that's one thing on Teach and I's list. We do have the Rogue grape popsicle sample to cover. We've also tried the Juju grapesicle. That was good. Ty, I know you're probably fresh out of work. By all means, relax. Shout out to Armad in the comment section. Ty, the pizza guy. He is a legitimate pizza man from the Midwest. We care about him dearly. Get some rest, man. Do what you gotta do, and enjoy the show tomorrow. We've had a funny, good 2.5 hours going. Goblin had to take off to take care of the
pups,
the little pups. With all due respect, and we will see her list sometime later.
I'm sure she'll send it to you, post it on Twitter.
Yes, and it's always gonna be very interesting bantering with people. And again, good banter on Twitter. It's nice that I don't have to rectify somebody with the club as I speak.
Yeah.
Oh, Maron. Not only that, but they marked that tweet as offensive too. Again, Elon, future dictator.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
Everything's offensive content. That's all I do is offensive
Hey,
content.
as far as I'm concerned, he wouldn't give a shit about Mr. Beast if he didn't show off a Tesla in every vid. Correct me if I'm wrong. I like Mr. Beast. I like what he does. He's giving well water to people. He's giving people sight. But again, drop the Tesla bullshit and mix it up, and I will say that you're unbiased.
I'd rather have a Hellcat than a Tesla.
Even if it was just something practical, you know what I mean?
Hellcat.
A brand new. That's not
Fuck practicality. Fuck practicality. I want a Hellcat, really.
Dude, trust me, I get it. But I'm just saying something practical. It's like, hey, here's a Chevy Cruze, here's a Civic, here's a Toyota Corolla. Hey, you got family of 3, here's an SUV. Instead of you get a Tesla, because I'm biased.
It's luxury. It's the luxury car.
If you've seen the inside of a Tesla, if you think that's luxury,
I've driven them. They're nice. At least the ones I've driven.
I got a fucking bridge to sell you in Jersey, pal.
I don't want it. You can keep that.
Hey, you've been to the tri-state. You know how this shit goes.
I know how it goes.
I
Sweet
mean, hey.
6-pack. Oh,
yeah, I mean, hey, if you want to try something and buy a piece of iron from the fucking Jersey Turnpike, I mean, be my guest. I'll put you in line for it.
Buy it. I'll just pick it up off the side of the road.
Along with a busted couch, too.
Yeah.
So, sweet 6-pack. Oh, my
Sweet
God.
6-pack, I'm putting as it's decent.
Incomplete here, unfortunately.
It's decent because it's supposed to be like cherry pineapple.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's right. Cherry pineapple.
I get more pineapple than cherry, but the cherry is good. Pineapple's a little much, but it's good when you mix it with other things.
I don't think I've tried the rest of the things on this list, but let's keep it going.
Okay. Guilty pleasure.
Nope.
Guilty pleasure I would put as not great.
Really?
Yeah. So mixing it with other things, it's good.
We're going by standalone here, so
we're
what's
going by
standalone?
It is I believe it was black tea and pomegranate, I want to say.
Oh.
So like the tea is there.
Hey, just remember, pomegranate's hard to do by itself.
Yeah.
I like the fruit, even though it is naturally light by itself because of the water content.
Yeah.
That's why they mix with blueberry. They're like, I hate blueberry by itself. I hate pomegranate by itself. Let's mix them together.
And you get a palatable fruit. Yeah.
You get a beautiful baby.
Yep.
But trust me, not everything with
passion fruit. Not pomegranate.
Dude.
Passion fruit.
Hey, how do you think about a pomegranate and lychee did? Fucking terrible.
Ugh.
And by the way, for everybody looking at the label,
Dubby.
Sorry.
Fucking L company, to quote my boy
So
Luke
again,
Bain.
right? I actually had the privilege on my own personal Twitter to talk to the guy who is in charge. The founder and owner of W, I actually got to talk to him. I will say this, good product, but I do not agree with his advertising and business practices. It's more of one of those handshake, agree to disagree, and we could find equal ground, which I actually give him a little respect for. I do. I respect him for it.
Sure.
Because he didn't have to answer me. He could have bullshit everything. We were both straight up and honest with each other.
Honesty is the best policy. So this is passion fruit black tea, not pomegranate.
Even passion fruit, that's an acquired taste.
I wasn't big on it. It was all right. I still have some.
I know someone so sensitive to passion fruit, they can't have it, period.
It's not.
It activates like a bad sour note to them.
It's not going to win any awards in my book, but I'm glad that we did have it.
Again, this is the one where the few, the proud, the guilty tea.
The guilty pleasures. Dub. Absolute fucking dub. Lemon limeade. If you have had a yellow Gatorade in the last 45 years, it's that.
I remember this being the high part of decent.
This is fucking delicious. This is the other part of the Ayo Azzy. Because this was my go-to for a long, long time. When I first started drinking Supps, this is one of the first tubs that I ordered, and I've kept it in stock ever since. I've kept it in the house ever since because it literally is lemon lime Gatorade. It is delicious. It is refreshing. You can drink, you can chug it, you can sip it, you can do whatever you want with it. It mixes well with other things. Lemon limeade is one of the, I wish people did it more as a starter flavor. I wish that they did. I fucking love lemon lime. It mixes well with so many things, and it's fucking delicious on its own.
Interesting.
So lemon limeade's getting perfection from me.
Fair enough. Next.
Anime girl thighs.
Incomplete, but I hear good things.
Orange creamsicle. As far as orange creamsicle goes, it's fucking good. It's so good. It's a tasty treat. Apparently mixing this with milk is really fucking good too. I won't do it because that shit's weird.
Orange cream mixed with, I don't know, you can mix with orange cream.
Orange creamsicle. I mean, I think he was talking that he said amazing mixer was for the lemon limeade. But yeah, anime girl thighs is tasty.
No, when you say mix, I just remember hearing
with milk.
Mix, and I'm like,
yeah, mixing with
okay,
milk.
that's different. Although I don't know about the cream. Although one thing I actually remember, I was very surprised. If you've ever seen Rain energy drink, they have the Tropical Storm.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's supposed to be an orange pineapple, but I personally get orange lemon lime. I've tried orange lemon lime, and it does work. Might be a little too acidic for some, but it is good.
I like fucking Rip It. Their tribute, the CYPX, is an orange creamsicle, and it's fucking delicious.
Hey, didn't you say that was one of your tops?
That's one of my tops for like energy drinks. If I see it in a can in a store, I will buy it. I will buy it. I love Rip It, man.
All right.
Rip It. All right. AGT, good tier. 4 bangers of AGT all day, every day. Let's go.
All right. I think we got 2 more. Let's get it.
Bloody Orange. Sunny D.
I haven't tried. Oh, it's a Sunny D?
Tastes like Sunny D, at least to me. I like it. I think it's tasty. I put it in decent because it can be a little overpowering.
Now, I haven't heard much on this, although I remember seeing it advertised. So I was always going, okay, what do we got here?
Yeah, it's good. I like it. It's Tang.
Some people hate Tang.
You ever had Tang?
Yeah.
It's Tang.
I've had Tang, although there's actually a woman I know that hates Tang. Hates all of it.
I remember making Tang as a kid. Oh, that shit was so good. It's literally Tang.
Have you ever made Tang cookies?
No, what?
So there's this TikToker. His name is Dylan something. He's from Bermuda, but he lives in the Midwest, right? I gotta show it to you sometime. But he started because he really enjoys bacon, right? He's come up with all these certain things. Like he's gone from cookbooks that go into like the pre-World War I era up to like something like the 80s and 90s. And there's some of these hidden gems. Oh, yes, Barb. Yes, Eggman, thank you. Dylan B. Hollis, and yes, he did write a cookbook. But some of the things that he went into, like I think it was like a chocolate potato pie and such. Like,
oh, is this the guy that does this shit from like the Depression?
Yeah, he's like this recipe from the Great Depression.
Yeah,
this recipe
I love that guy. That guy's so fun.
Yes, and so one of the things he did was Tang cookies.
Oh.
He said it was good.
No, thank you.
But again, he's brutally honest, which you gotta love it, man. You gotta love it.
All right. If you can't be honest.
See, eggnog.
Eggnog.
I mean, if Eggman is bringing up his eggnog. then,
I don't like
then
eggnog.
yes.
I can't do eggnog.
I'm not a big guy of it, but I'm just saying if Eggman is talking about eggnog, it brings me to my attention.
Valid. All right, last one. You ready?
Your favorite.
I love lean. I love it.
Excuse me.
I love it. I love lean. That is all there that can be said. Arnold Palmer, which is an Azzy Palmer, which is the original citrus lemonade mix. Citrus lemonade and peach tea. They made it.
They had to put Byron on the cover.
Well, it's AI generated Joe Byron. Art aside, this is literally the perfect ratio for a Azzy Palmer.
Well, you couldn't put Arnold on there, right?
No. I mean, you could have put AI Arnold on there.
No, I'm saying, could you imagine, like, instead of Arnold Palmer, it was like a Terminated Arnold?
I'd like
You
that.
get what I'm saying?
That'd be pretty fun.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Instead of Arnold Palmer, it's Terminator Arnold, and actually makes more sense.
It does. That's true. I'd half
Like, I understand
endoskeleton
this is-
exposed.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry.
So the flavor, it is a perfect ratio Azzy Palmer. It's got the tang of the citrus lemonade. It's got the sweetness of the peach. It's fucking delicious, and it's purple. It turns purple, and it's a beautiful shade of purple. It is promethazine syrup purple. It's pink, dude. It's pinkish purple. It's fucking beautiful.
Well,
It's a
in
sight
the
to
words of
behold.
Drake from what was it? I'm on one. Yes, it was. Remember, right? What was it? Could be purple. It could be pink. No matter, depends on how you mix that shit.
That's right. That's right. It's good. It's good.
Let's see.
All right. That is the tier.
I'm looking up those lyrics. Yes.
I have finished my tier list. I will post it. I will post it on the Twitter when it comes time. I imagine you'll put a tweet out when we're done here.
I also just want to compare it just for the hell of it.
Excellent. Well, here I will share this tab instead. There is my tier list, ladies and gents. That's mine. That's what I got. I just barely double-deckered decent, but I think it's because I scrolled in.
I
The
can
ones
kinda
on
see right there.
Yeah, the ones on the top that are perfection, I can go grab multiple tubs of right now. That's I keep it in the house.
So I love how you only have. There's some where you're like, listen, I could go without these, which I understand.
Yeah.
But you don't knock them per se.
No, because they're not terrible.
There's
It's
only
just-
There's only two of them where you go, this is awful.
Wife of Candy is dog shit. That is a hill that I won't have to die on because a lot of people will agree with me.
So
It's dog shit.
I could actually zoom in on mine. Let's see if I go present. Is this gonna
I say I will stop sharing mine so you can share yours, sir. Let's see what you got.
I mean,
Yeah.
not horrible, right? Just concentrate on like the top.
Yeah. I'm looking.
So we got Lychee, we got Gamer Farts, and then
I can't believe Gamer Farts and not great. Man.
again, and then everything else. Like there's so much I haven't tried, and again, there's so much of every brand I haven't tried, unless there's only like 5 flavors.
That's true.
Because I mean, every brand out there, I haven't tried everything on there.
Right.
And everybody goes into like a different direction. Like one company that actually sends me emails regularly
Yeah.
is Rogue Energy.
Okay.
Now, I don't have any ties to Rogue outside of me liking a creator or two. But I actually found it very funny because we actually reviewed on one show. There was actually a sponsor in one of their emails. And one of their emails, it actually showed how many partners and how many affiliates they had. And I'm like, okay, you have X amount of, I think it was something like, it was past 1,500 affiliates. And then partners X amount. I get that. So it's like, yeah, great. How come you only have like 5 energy flavors?
Valid. It's totally fair.
And then it seems like they're moving into the direction of hydration, which I also just don't get.
Isn't Rogue a fitness thing though?
So the thing is that actually, not to be confused with them, is they actually had, I think there was, let me just double check. So I remember there were 2 flavors that were considered their, because there was energy, there was hydration, and there was one more. They only had 2 tubs of it, and I don't think it did well. That's pretty cool, Eggman. It's actually pretty interesting how it operates too. And fun fact, the man in charge of Advanced GG actually follows the Twitter.
Neat.
Yeah, that was neat. Got a couple people that are the bosses of companies that look around. Now the Rogue cans, I will obviously say goated, but then there's again some of the energy we haven't tried. The only things we've tried on the show so far, and that I've tried personally. Funny how they get their. I mean, these are their tub flavors. Some of those samples they haven't got back. The sour candy, I have no idea how they haven't gotten sued for this, but it's sour. It's Sour Patch, Red Sour Patch. Yeah, Teach. Ironically,
We just finished up the tier list actually.
You know how banter goes.
Yeah. So
Let's see.
I do hate to do this, but I have to go unpack and repack a bag. Go to the bathroom.
Probably about the same here.
Yeah. So
all right. So I'm basically Teach kind of just like, hey, dude, you might want to.
He's just standing off to the side, tapping his fucking watch, like, hey, wrap it up.
Trust me, I get it. So, Teach, brother, please enjoy the time. And me personally, well, considering that I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm up at 500 hours. So you probably get Jimbo.
I'm out there at 5:30 doing a layout tomorrow, dude.
So wait, you're up at 400 hours, aren't you?
I'm up at 4. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well, everybody, wish us luck on our early mornings, and we will continue this elsewise, and we will find out about Goblin's tier list.
Make your own tier lists. I want to see what you guys think.
Tag us. Why not? Tag us in the Twitter. You guys know where we are. For any questions, concerns, and don't worry, we'll be around when Waifu Candy comes around. Thank you for everybody who's been here for the almost 3 hours. We love all of you. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you. I hope that you guys get to be part of both communities. I really do. But with that being said, everybody, we chewed the rag for a long ass time. Stay safe, stay healthy, especially in these times. I'm still getting over sickness myself.
Stay warm.
Drink your freaking water.
Drink your freaking water.
The accent's even kicking with you.
Drink your friggin' water.
You got your Yankee ties, you son of a bitch. Yes.
I'm from
water,
Colombia, bro.
But also, stay caffeinated.
Stay caffeinated, baby.